Go ahead, Mark. Recording now.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
No, go ahead. I want to hear the rest of that.
No. That's a good. We'll finish that conversation now.
Talk about your uneasy cheeks.
Yeah, my uneasy cheeks. Yeah.
Yes.
That's for another session. Tune in next week for uneasy cheeks talk.
I don't have a boom boom dash thing, so we can do that later.
Okay.
But I do have a... If that's your uneasy cheeks talk, that would be a rather interesting talk.
That's when the cheeks relax, I think.
You sure it's not...
No, that's definitely when you clench.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't they call it the rusty gate in some...
Oh, gross. That's nasty.
Oh, we're definitely not PG today.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm stopping.
I didn't say you had to. Okay, so we're up to session number 55. So we did sort of miss last fortnight due to people being away sick and busy and all that sort of stuff, which does happen with all the crap going on at the moment. But luckily we've managed to gather, and we got some people who say they will eventually be online, which means I'll keep looking at my computer, seeing if they've actually messaged me, which I don't always get to hear. It's always funny, it's like, yeah, I sent you a message about an hour ago. You did?
What?
Okay, so we are continuing the Jade Regent, where they're delving deeper into the dark. Most of them running out of spells and hit points, and missing their companions who they have left topside.
Yeah, my puppy...
Your amazing Poppy. You can tank so well.
Yes.
Kills yetis like no one's business.
No, that's him.
Right. No, he stomped him.
He stomped
Wolfie
on
stomped
him.
him too. Wolfie stomped him.
Stomped
I
on
had
the
gotten that
babies.
out of my mind, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rory hasn't got it. No.
I literally saw my therapist last week, and she's like, "What do you do for pastime?" I'm like, "I play D&D." And she goes, "Oh, do you have fun?" I said, "Yeah, except when we, kill Yeti babies." And she's like, "Right, we'll circle back to that." Just like, cool.
So yes, there are good and bad times.
Yeah, they're good at bad times.
And you can commiserate afterwards, going, "Yeah, that was a bad day."
That was not a great day.
And yet,
No.
everyone did get to have crumpets and tea for every hour for a whole month on the way through this forest.
Was it?
Except for Rory.
Yeah.
He got killed every hour.
And everyone got to have crumpets and tea and watch. And they eventually got bored watching, so they started talking about other things while he was dying in the background.
Yep.
Which is pretty much caught up to where you are, where you are delving into a monastery in the middle of a forest of spirits who are all kami, who have sent you in because they cannot go in there because there is an Oni in there. And this used to be an Oni prison, but the other Oni have escaped. And they want you to find out how and remove the Oni who's there. So to put it bluntly, they want you to kill the Oni.
But there's only one, right?
As far as they know, unless you summon more in.
Stop!
Only one?
I thought that was pretty on target, actually.
So we should be talking about duonis or trionis or quadonis,
Mm-hmm.
just to make you feel better.
Only child's.
So should we start calling your puppy Oni from now on then?
He's the only one I got. Alright, I'm
Grace's face.
It's like, I don't know him.
Yeah.
Just how many of those jokes can they get out? Plenty. Okay, so at the table today we have Emerist.
Hi!
Jokes.
Yes, with the jokes. I am back with Dimly, son of Groin, with his puppy Arturius Rex, also known as Wolfie. Apparently he's outside and very sad, so I'm looking for bones to feed my puppy. And I believe there's some things we have to kill too, and
Well, you've had plenty of bones. Have you got a collection of them now?
I do. And then also as sort of a bit of a
Did
background.
you prioritise elven, human, dwarven, gnome?
No, just dwarven.
So you've got lots of dwarven bones then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
There's plenty of human bones there.
Yeah, but they're not special. Dwarven bones are good.
I'm just saying there's about
They last longer.
700 deaths or so plus.
You encourage your wolf to eat dwarven?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's quite a taste for it over this time.
Yeah.
It also likes a taste of Ferrari as well.
I'm pretty sure I had one of your legs once.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I
Yeah,
did that
I
one.
think we kept the leg bone.
Oh,
Skulls heads, I've lost count these days. So.
I'm sure there is a wagon being fashioned from Rory bones at the moment as we speak.
Probably is. But it is good to be back. So, yay.
Okay, then we're around to Grace.
I am playing Iomi, adopted daughter of Koya and adopted sibling of Bug and Nashu.
And totally the goddess, as
And-
Jeremy would point out.
Yeah, not at all a reincarnation of the dead goddess of the Kavna. In any way, shape or form. Mm-hmm.
Then we have Mark.
I'm playing Harori, the Broken One. Definitely not a goddess anymore. I'm back to male. So, or princess anyway. So, I'm here to hopefully keep the party alive this whole adventure down the year. And see if I try not to die.
Yeah, so now you're more hands-on than you were before.
Pretty much, yes.
Definitely more hands-on than Dr. Dark.
Definitely.
He's
Yeah.
Dr. Dark.
I chopped his hands off.
His D&D character, he chopped both his hands off.
And then he
And
lost
then
both
he
his
ra-
feet in the same session.
And he died.
He got poisoned in the hand, and
Yeah.
it was going a colour, so I cut it off.
Yeah.
Like I was saving his life.
Yeah.
And then the same thing happened again, but apparently it was just a spell that changed colour of his hand, but I didn't know that, so I chopped off his other hand.
He saved him.
So
And
now
he was
I'm a
sad
surgeon.
about having no hands.
Yeah.
So Stefan's character instilled valor in him so that he'd feel inspired and courageous. So he ran off ahead
And
without
then
any hands
With
and
into a trap that cut both his
both
feet
his feet,
off.
and
And
then
he
he
bled to
bled
death.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, then something fell on his head. I think it didn't.
I know by the time you reached him, he'd died.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did you do to Martin?
No, this wasn't Martin. This was the player characters and all.
Yeah,
that.
this is me. This is honestly like I was like, oh, I'm going to be a surgeon now. This is amazing. I'll send you a bill later. But
I rolled ones, he rolled 20s.
and technically, the guy I
Yeah.
chopped his hands off was a doctor. So instead I have a doctor's hands. Doesn't that make me?
Did you keep the hands?
I kept one of them.
So
The
you-
other evaporated.
That's right, it did. You
Yeah,
did,
but I did keep a couple of the hands of the creatures I killed afterwards. Remember, I've got like 4 hands, I think.
Are they the left or the right? Or a bit of both?
I like a bit of both. Bit of variety, you know. Isn't it called the Stranger?
Serial killer here.
So, Harori.
And don't worry, he doesn't nibble on the thumbs at all while he's
They're
going
good
around.
toothpicks.
So
though.
playing Harori, the human samurai, who's here to save the day as a broken one.
And not die too many times.
Oh, I got another 200 deaths in there,
Got
I
a
think.
few. Got a few to go.
I think we've got a death list up there, which I'll
Is there actually a death list?
Oh yeah, there is. What has he achieved so far from dying?
900 deaths. Will we reach this point?
Let's be honest, yes.
Yes.
How many are we up to?
750. But actually, more like 780. But who really keeps
30
count
years, 30
after
there.
about 50?
Oh, who can, you go in the 50s and 100s, you know. It's once you go there, you just keep going. So, okay.
This seems too many. This is too many. It's not going to happen. An end to an end. My goodness.
Yes.
I know, Mark. So I played one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good work.
good.
Didn't want him to feel like I hadn't planned ahead.
No, I thought it was very well when you
Thinking
saw
of
that.
you.
And so this is what he's got for all his deaths.
All those special spells.
He'll die more times than anyone who's gone before, and that his final death will be by his own hand.
I love the living death. I stand between the living and the death.
Right. So you're trying to become a death god?
No, that means if I use certain functions, I actually get an extra, I think, death, so I think bit and all sorts of things. Yeah, I can actually save myself from dying and.
That seems counterproductive.
Yeah, I know. I've got all sorts of different strange things there.
Yep.
So, I'm the broken one. I'm from the prophecy, the broken one. So, die by my own hand. So,
Which of this one has, yes, his actual prophecy.
there you go. So yes. So, yeah, Harori, the prophecy broken one. So,
Everyone's getting a prophecy?
The god breaker.
Everyone does. It's just that he's the only one that came to fruition.
Mm.
Okay. So it seems to have stopped counting at some point.
No, I lost it today and walked out.
Oh, I'll come back to that later. Okay, so then we're up to Annie.
I'm playing Bug, who is a changeling witch who's currently without her familiar, which means I'm fast running out of spells. I'm down to like 3 cantrips.
And your focus spells.
Yeah. It's a good time.
That's okay, you can get your focus spell after 10 minutes of going, please help me.
Yeah. I'm so useless.
And online we have Ross, who's currently on mute.
Put me.
You may be online at the moment.
Hello?
Hello, Ross.
He enjoys pina coladas, walks on the beach.
So then backwards is sore.
Nostalgically watching Man Oh Man.
We'll come back to Ross because he may be speaking at the moment and we're not hearing. So,
You don't remember that show? It was terrible.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Man Oh Man. It was like this dating thing where they got men to have to go through these different things. One was they had to talk about what their ideal date was and stuff, and then the women, then they had a swimsuit section and they had this other section, and they'd have to line up near a pool, and the women would push them in the pool, the ones they didn't want, until there was only like one left. Yeah, it was terrible. It was so 90s.
I watched
and
one
I
the other
believe the
day
presenter
where
got pushed into the pool at least once or twice.
the presenter did.
Yeah. By the contestant. I don't need you. Okay, so Ross, are you there now?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, so we're up to you to describe yourself.
Yes, I am playing Xenis, the goblin monk, who's trying to prove that goblins aren't bad.
Goblins are people too.
How many of the party know that you're a goblin?
All of them know.
Everyone.
All because I'm no longer disguised as a halfling.
Oh. I bet that made Shalala happy.
I don't think she knows yet, does she?
Yes, she
Oh,
does.
she does.
She knew as soon as you headed into the place.
Well, no, she probably knew straight away.
She was told she wasn't allowed to kill him.
There is a certain odour to a goblin.
Well, it is
No, no,
her
no,
favourite enemy.
And I happen to be the local pincushion. Arrow attractor.
You sure that's you? I thought that was Harori.
I thought it was me, yeah. Usually it's me.
No, I remember I had, what was it, 15 odd
that's right, yeah, you did.
or whatever shooting at me.
I know, but they didn't all hit you. They
No.
tried.
Yeah.
You played dead for a little bit, which helped.
Oh.
It's amazing how much playing dead can help.
Yeah, well, it also helps that a big scary samurai with a flaming sword was bearing down on them.
That is true. Okay, so last we had it, you decided to try to have a short rest, taking 10 minutes or so on top of the tower overlooking the field of battle where you had fought the giants, the swine lord, and the other hobgoblins. And while doing so, taking this rest, you were attacked by a robot.
By
which
what?
you then went to battle with.
Oh, that was that style.
The one that
And
can,
then
let me
when you
drop-
finally defeated the roper and it fell off the ceiling and hit the floor, you
It
realised
woke the other
that
ones.
all the other ones around it were
Mm.
waking up,
Yeah.
and by the time you counted to 20, you were running out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, there's one. Pick up stuff. Rush, 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 rush,
Yeah.
rush.
What
One
did I get?
almost had a lot
One
of-
almost killed me as it was.
One almost was a TPK.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we can take the next one, and then there's a 2. It was like, there's going to be 3. Then not going to, and then there's, yeah.
No, it
When they
wasn't
kept
going to
counting,
happen.
it's like, that was not going to happen. Hello, Ren.
Now I'm here. Should we go back in?
No.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
We shall all watch as Dimly enters and shows everyone how it's done. Dimly, roll
Yeah, I think
initiative.
we all stay out here and watch them.
I rescind my statement.
Since was it 1 nearly took out 2 to 3 players?
4 players. One was a difficulty challenge for the party. Okay,
Right,
so
safely say that was the only time I didn't get hit by anything.
it was one of the few times you weren't beaten up. Okay, so you guys have been heading down a long corridor in the rock face. So you have descended over 200 feet in stairs. in a spiral winding passageway in the rock.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yep.
How is everyone feeling? Because, you know, I noticed that obviously I was around but just not active when the whole thing ripped you guys to shreds before. And are you guys okay? Bleeding? Do you need help? You know, being all that I'm a field medic and stuff.
That's right. I should add you to the group of people.
Well,
But if you don't, you might forget to target me, so feel free not to. But how's everyone for health? Do they need healing?
I'm not the healthiest.
Yeah, I'm not doing great either, to be fair.
So define not the healthiest.
So look up on the lovely screen here. All that red is the damage.
Oh, okay, so... Can I ask everyone to just take a seat around me?
Gather round, children.
Gather around, children.
And this is basic. For them to gather around you, you actually have to reach the next area.
Okay.
You're basically going through a 5-foot area.
Flight of stairs.
Okay.
Flight of stairs.
All right.
And you can either go back to where the ropers are or get to the next area.
No, let's get to the next area, that's fine.
Bug doesn't like ropers.
Ropers like both.
Clearly.
They found you tasty.
Yeah.
mm,
Through me, my brother.
And was very successful in eating
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't
So
get, you didn't get dropped
close.
down onto the ground
Yeah.
or fall to the
I'm a
ground.
bit squishier than you are, but...
I know. I just thought it was like, ow, 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 ow.
Okay,
ow.
so after descending 200 feet deeper into the earth, you are far from the surface now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably about, I think it's about 400 feet at least from the surface, where the starting point was at the bottom of a bowl. So you could be,
On the other
Why?
side of the earth.
well, not that far.
Not quite.
You have to go quite a few miles
Yeah.
for that one.
Journey to the center of the
That's
earth.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be in the D&D game, that's where they're headed next.
Should be T-Rex kind of thing, don't you?
Should be in the Tuesday game, wasn't it? No, it's the Friday game that's gone to the island or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Ross is in that game where they're actually they're starting the next session fighting a T-Rex because it was requested.
Oh, that's the Oh, I know the game. Yeah.
You can fight a T-Rex? Why haven't we fought... No, I'm trying to go.
They've got little arms.
yeah, except I was going to try to charm the T-Rex.
So it's like when Splat wanted a pet dragon. Do they want a pet T-Rex?
I don't know, they wanted to try to capture it with their new Pokeballs.
What are they playing? How do they have Pokeballs?
Don't ask.
Oh, I've got a bag that summons creatures.
I have spells that summon creatures. I can summon something.
I got a dragon in the party that loves coffee, so it's okay. Yeah.
And it has its own personal coffee gnome.
Yes, which my
Coffee
cat.
So what is
gnome?
this area like?
I
Okay,
want a
so when you
coffee
finally
gnome.
reach the bottom after that long discussion down the stairs,
I can make coffee if I've got the coffee beans in that.
and you find yourself coming into the thundering roar of another waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
The area below is nice and cool with subterranean river some 90 feet above plunging into a deep lake where you come out.
So where have we come out? At the top of the waterfall or at the bottom
At the
or at the
bottom.
lake?
At the bottom, so you've gotten this whole waterfall falling beside you.
So
Can we-
what light has Barori got?
How much what?
Because he's human.
What? Oh, light.
Well, we're underground.
He's got a flaming sword.
I had a sword. I was just flaming around and I went past your face a couple of times.
The thing he set a light to the building above with.
The reason we're down here.
I
Oh,
was hoping you didn't have
you
that.
don't forget that. You light one web on fire, then all of a sudden you light the whole tower on fire, and you come down here. That's all they talk about.
You burn one building down and everyone keeps talking about it,
Yeah,
especially
I know.
while you're inside it.
It's your fault I nearly died and don't have my armadillo.
Wow.
Well, your armadillo's on his shoulders.
So Bug tells me something. I look at it and go, "Wow,"
Yeah. No.
and I just,
Stop being mean to my sister.
wow, pick on her. And I'm looking at Dimly going, "Are you going to pick on me next too?" And Dimly's not taking any notice. He's just
Dimly's
Dimly's
giving you as
colouring.
much attention as Dimly normally gives you.
Sorry.
So was he drunk or something?
Dimly.
Yeah.
A little.
Well, Dimly had been coming up the rear and not paying any attention to what everyone else was doing.
So I think I walked into someone, didn't I?
Pretty much.
Dimly does what Dimly does.
Rory
does.
turns around to talk to you and you walk right into him.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry. What's up?
Oh,
You look well.
well, you see,
Yeah, Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
not too bad.
It's a bit better.
Looks like I've had a fall of a great distance.
Yeah.
Is it so? So you said something to me and I, ignored you.
Oh, I'm just saying how both Bug and well, I forgot your character. Oh, I only have both said that I'm the cause of all these problems down here now.
Ah, so it's your fault.
See, look, he agrees.
But you shouldn't be upset about this. To be at fault is to be a weaver of worlds, a decider, a point of history as opposed to a side note. You should be proud of yourself.
The broken one, obviously. I got you
See?
there.
Yeah.
So, Ross, what's clicking on your end?
I'm just was fiddling with a bit of plastic.
That's okay, because it's coming through quite clearly on this side.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
Xanath is currently clicking with a clicker thing that he just picked up and made out of his boredom.
All good.
That's right. Now, when we enter into this waterfall, is there a little spot that we can all stand around?
Okay, so as you enter and see this waterfall coming down here, on the far side of this lake, you see a crooked pergola carved in the form of twisted animals, as if in mockery of the pagoda in daylight high above. A raised drawbridge hangs from the front of the pagoda, so basically you have about 60 feet of space between you and the lake.
Yeah.
And the lake itself seems to be about 20 feet wide. And it just continues on into the caverns off to your right. And across the lake, at this point where the river comes in, you can see a building. And that building is pretty much a mockery of nature.
Does it sound like the ropers are following us?
No, they normally stay at the ceiling and things like that.
Can I just kind of do like a low whistle to get everyone's attention?
Yep. You get everyone's attention, even the water's attention, as it turns and looks at you.
The water?
Yeah.
It's done now. Tell us what you have to say.
So guys, do you want to huddle around and I can do some healing? But maybe anyone knows the water?
Give me a perception.
Why have I got the image of abyss?
Yeah, I'm not very
We're gonna get this little water face coming out and looking at us. And
27.
27.
20.
I rolled 17 because I rolled a 2. I'm still a bit shaken from previous events.
26.
Okay, so let's see if we've got a good
perception.
You see in the lake, not far from where you are, 2 water elementals start rising up out of the water.
Lovely.
Do they appear hostile?
I'd say yes.
I would like to step in front of everyone else.
Okay. I'm sure this will go down well for you. So everyone gets to do an initiative.
Oh, I did something right.
So very useless at this.
What do you
Yeah,
add
so
for
my
initiative?
perception was 30.
Your perception.
Oh.
8.
38? 38? Yeah. Yeah, 38. Yeah, I sound so sure of myself.
38.
28.
28 for Bogue.
28 for Rory.
28 for Rory. What did Dennis get?
30.
30. Okay, and what did Naomi get?
22.
22. Obviously, you were snoozing a little. And let's see how badly did these guys
I want to use my new spells already. I'm so sad.
Okay, so... Okay, so Dimly, you're up first. As you call everyone to come towards you, you notice that the water's also coming towards you.
Right, I jump in front of everyone else very heroically.
Yep.
I feel like I would like to waste like 5 feet of my walk to kind of strike a pose. Oh no, it's different in this game, isn't it? I would like to just pose. And
You can pose as well as you like. Muscles?
Yes, very much. Flexing.
Would you like to spend an
You're
action
trying to
flexion?
intimidate
No,
water elementals?
I would like to
Muscle
cast... In fact, yes, I will waste an action muscle popping.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Message.
How many actions is message?
1.
Okay.
And
so
I'd like
as
to
your
cast
final action, you cast message.
On one of the water elementals.
Yep.
I get to say a
What was
sentence or
his
two.
other actions? Oh, you moved in
He
front of
moved.
people.
Yeah.
Move to front and flex like a mofo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready?
And what language do you use?
Um,
Because that's important.
Druidic?
Okay, so you speak to these as if they're druids.
No, Polygot. What's Polygot?
Polyglot is a bastardized language of trade.
Polygot. I use Polygot.
Okay.
And I would like to go...
No.
We are no threat to you. Do you intend us harm?
Okay.
And they have the opportunity to respond if they wish to, and it comes to my ears only.
What languages do you know?
Oh, that's
Common,
right.
Druidic, Dwarven, and Polygot?
Okay, you hear.
Yeah, this dwarf's going to get smashed.
I turn and say, it said...
As a water elemental drowns you, yeah.
Well, they haven't got to me yet.
That's okay. They speak Aquan, so someone just spoke to me in Aquan, the water language.
Well, right. Yeah, okay. Well, I found
I'm
that.
playing the wrong game for that.
Well, the only person I know that knows that is probably Nashville.
Quite possibly.
Yes.
Okay, but the thing is,
Jeremy's
only you
character.
heard it. So, that was your action.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
And now they get to act.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got 31.
That's fine.
As it,
Hey, I was right.
it moves right up to you.
That's cool. I'm wearing a waterproof coat.
Only has to move within 15 feet of you.
Uh-oh.
There's a 15-foot melee attack.
Sure.
And it swings a pile of water your way.
Surf's up.
And hits a AC of 34.
Well, I've got an AC of 26, so it's completely different.
It is.
I think that hit me, didn't it?
It did.
Yep.
But luckily for you, how much did you say yours was?
26.
26?
Yep.
Which means it wasn't a critical hit. Because critical hit is 10 plus your AC.
Oh, awesome.
Because a natural 20 is not a crit, a natural 20 is an upgrade.
Okay.
A natural 1 is not a crit fail, it is a downgrade. Unless, of course, you get a critical hit, in which case it's an extremely special critical hit.
Yay.
I believe that means we have a Jeremy coming in, so I'm going to add him in now and let him do a nice roll.
You might be able to speak to him.
A bit late for that. Someone just insulted them.
We could just say it's because he's a dwarf.
Okay. Jeremy, we've just started combat. Congratulations.
Marvellous.
So I'm just going to start the sharing again so you can see
You're
what's
Are
happening.
you surprised to learn that Dimly started it?
Can you speak Aquilanian or whatever, water elemental?
I tried talking to them. I didn't attack.
Anything that's aqua.
I haven't had to pull that D12s for a while.
Oh, shit.
There's one. Where'd be the other one? There it is.
I'm not looking on purpose.
That's okay. I put it in the on-camera version of it.
I'll look
So that is 19 on the dice alone,
Mm-hmm.
plus 11 makes it a
30.
30 points of damage.
Do I get resistance because I'm wearing a raincoat?
Sure. So for the resistance, I'll let it not push you this round.
What's that mean?
Meaning
Normally it would push you back.
normally it would push you out of push you out of reach,
Right, yeah.
but you're resistant to it pushing you out of reach.
So you can get hit again next time.
Excellent.
Well, it's still got one action left.
Cool. That's cool.
And this is only one of them.
Aren't you guys glad I jumped in front?
Okay, so it swings a mighty fist again
Yep.
of water, hitting an armor class of 23. So
Aha!
I believe it missed.
I believe my raincoat was
Actually,
effective
it
this
was
time.
a 19 this time.
Excellent. Well, no, I have a DC of 26. Or AC,
So
whatever.
it actually, I forgot the -5
Woo!
because it does get reduced each time, which makes it a little bit better.
Oh, that's right.
So they what? Critically failed.
No, it has to miss his target number by
10.
by 10 to critically fail, and it didn't miss
Yeah.
it by 10.
Yeah, I thought you rolled a 19. Oh, yeah, plus whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the next one strolls out and attacks you.
That's cool.
Okay, so it rolls badly and gets a 26 rolling badly,
That's exactly mine. What does that mean?
meaning it hits you.
He could hit you and hurt.
Can I... No, sorry.
Can you?
I have shield block, but...
Did you ready your shield?
No, that's what I was going to say. I don't think I did, so I don't... Yeah,
And when you shield block, your shield takes damage.
I know.
So it does.
It's alright, I can fix it.
27 points of damage.
Is that all?
Yep.
Okay.
That's half your health.
No, it's not.
That's
That's
Well, I haven't got his latest level on there.
I'd better say. Okay.
So I had 131. I'm now down to 74, if that helps.
That's okay. It's only counting you having 90, so you're doing pretty well. And it has its next attack hitting armor class of 22. So
Yep. No,
it misses.
I giggle.
Okay, so Jeremy, would you like to roll in with your initiative at this stage?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Or do you have initiative for me already, or do you go into initiative now?
Everyone else has just rolled their initiative.
Okay. Was I being stealthy or just perception at this stage?
You're just being called over to the dwarf, so perception.
Okay. 38.
Aha.
Okay, so apparently you're up next.
Goody.
You waited to see what would happen after Dimly walked forward to talk to it.
Talk to what?
The
Water elemental?
So we described that he came down, and Dimly said, "Okay, everyone, come to me." So everyone started coming towards him, including the water. At which point we rolled initiative.
2 water elementals.
But it's okay, because I'm wearing a raincoat.
Okay.
Protect
I'll leave you
yourself.
to it then. So, and no one else has reacted as such yet, is that
No,
right?
everyone else got a lower initiative. You did well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically the Gimli went first, then water elementals, and then me, is that right?
That is correct. Yes.
I tried talking to them, but they didn't know the language, or they were ignoring me, or something. I don't know.
Rude.
You talked to them in polygon.
Or they were just guard enemy type personnel that wouldn't care what you said.
Well, they did speak back. It was just, different.
Their speak back might have been surrender or die.
Probably.
He's not sure. They just went. Blah, 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 blah.
Or probably actually surrender and die.
I've had some do that as well. And players are going, "Okay, we'll surrender then."
I will. Let's just see if an arrow will have any effect on them.
That is good.
The most important effect being it stops me being near them.
Except remember, you don't have your bow.
Oh, that's right. Yes, because it's in the container. Yes.
It is. You go reach for your bow again and realise it's not there.
Didn't we pick up a bow anyway?
Okay.
We picked up a composite bow somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was a longbow though, and I can't use them. Or not very well. Okay. And then that might have been a while ago.
Just
I
for
don't
later,
know.
I have a heavy crossbow.
You probably got a short bow from the hobgoblins.
Yeah, and I thought the composite was from the big guy.
Yeah. That's all right. So is there a spot that I can potentially move in and attack them?
Sure. They are big creatures and they do have reach.
Okay. How far away from me at the moment are they?
They would be about 20 feet from you as they came in.
Okay then. I will do a stride. 20 feet, you said, didn't you?
Yep.
That's a pity. 35, aren't I?
You wish to move further than that?
Well, no, it was more the idea that it was the I could stride half movement, half speed without actually triggering reactions. So I will do a we'll just stride in and going not between them, but off to what, like choosing one off to the side. If I can get in a position of flank, great. If not, I'll do 2 half speed strides. So that gets me 35 feet of movement without provoking reactions. And then I will have a stabby. AC 32.
AC 32 is a hit. Not a crit.
Not a crit? No, that's right then. Was I able to get flanking with 35 foot of movement?
You could, but there's no one currently adjacent to it. Because they have range attack from the range.
Okay, they hit him from range.
They hit him from range. 15 feet away.
Yep. And they've obviously already acted, so they're not flat-footed right now.
That is correct.
Yeah. In that case, where my damage? Do they take acid damage?
You don't know.
The point is, I'm about to roll acid damage, but so I'll let you know what's there. It's a total of 9 points of piercing for a magic weapon plus 3 points of acid damage.
Okay. They will take the acid damage.
Okay.
So how much was that all up?
Total of 12.
12 points. They take the 12 points. Try to see if I can actually give you a beastie. No, that looks good. They are large size.
I miss my wolfie right now.
You missed your wolf?
Right now, yeah.
And what else do you need for that one? That should be enough for that. Okay. Close that over, and I'll say that we had Dimly there, and Nashru moves over, and I'll have people over. Don't worry about the lines, but you got beasties roughly like that.
Yeah, bugger.
And you did damage to one of them of 12. Or was that ranged attack or melee attack? That was melee, wasn't it?
Yeah. They got a lot of hit points.
And so how many hit points does Dimly normally have?
131. Because I think the last time you had Dimly on, I was like level 8 or 9 or something.
And so how much should you be on now?
74. They were not nice.
There we go. We can fix the rest of it later. So now you're on appropriate hit points. So Nashru's still on 105 total. Jeremy?
Just checking. Hit point. Total is 105.
Okay.
Maximum 105, I should say.
And maximum for Horror is 162.
Yep.
Maximum for Bug is 114.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum for Iomi is 128.
140.
140.
Ooh,
Okay.
close to it.
So we went up a level.
Oh, you're very close to it.
So that means you should be, what should you be on at the moment?
63.
63.
Sorry, 63 is what I have left.
Okay, 63 of 140.
Yes.
Okay, and Zana's should be 153.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's everything up to date. We'll get Avery when Avery shows up. Okay, so, which will hopefully not be too far away, though I'll have to keep checking to see if he pops up.
How many actions do we get?
You get 3 actions around. Movement is one of the actions. Spellcasting includes those actions. A step is an action, not a free thing in this game.
Okay, so if I want to move up, I'll have to start cast.
So, Zanus, you're up next. Congratulations. Actually, I can actually put you into initiative, which may actually help. So I'll put people into initiative. Yeah, that doesn't help much. Okay. Now it's an initiative, and I'll clean it up. Moving to initiative. We have Bog
What
is
the hell am I going to do?
Bogey's on 28.
Need to get near them. Okay, so if I do that. Okay, I am going to. Ooh, it's annoying that I can't get close enough to use this. I could do a two round one. Okay, I'll do that.
Do water elementals have a body you can actually damage, or does the water just reform if you slash it?
Well, technically it has a body you can damage, but if you
Yeah, like what did we actually see when it got stabbed by Nashru?
when you see it get stabbed by Nashru, you basically saw it take some damage, as it would lessen a little bit with a little bit less water. Seeing if that is our missing person. So if we go and
Yeah. So what I would like to do is get me the dwarf, but be up at the top right hand side of it.
okay, so that's on the appropriate person now.
Yep.
So where do you want to get to?
Top right, because I wanted to cast a cone up
Of
to
the dwarf.
To the dwarf?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to give it back to me.
Yeah, I don't want to do it on the elf.
To there?
Next one across. I think I can get both of them on the
Just send me a
30-foot
message.
stone.
Saying I'm going to the chemist.
Okay.
I'll figure out what I do with the scripts.
Do you want me to move my colour?
Something. Will's taking me, so I'll move his car.
I'll check.
Sure, I can do a 30-foot cone from there that doesn't get anyone except two elementals.
Good thing about that, we have the game tools which have a cone, and a 30-foot cone at that.
Yeah, I can't do the 60 because there's only three actions to that. Ah, cool. I don't get the dwarf if I'm there. Okay.
Well, if you really want to get the dwarf, we could...
Hey.
No, I thought I might have got the dwarf if I was doing from there. But yep, that's what I want to do.
Okay, that works well.
Assuming you don't need anything.
I'm good.
So I do a key blast, but this time I'm using only 2 force, not 3, because I can't do it in 3 actions.
It's like
So it's a 30-foot blast, so it's a 3d6.
Is there a saving throw?
It needs to make a fortitude saving throw.
Which happens before you roll.
And it's 25.
25? Okay. So that is a 32.
So that's a success, so it takes only half damage.
And that is a 32.
Take half damage. And this is force damage, I believe.
who's the force?
Blast or force, yeah. Okay, so it's 3d6. 15, 21, 23. Bloody ones. 33, 35, 39 halved.
So 39 halved makes it 19 damage.
And I've now pissed them off.
Okay. So, good thing about the other thing I have is I can put up a roster and then you know who's coming up next.
Cool.
That means next we have is for Rory.
I saw it.
For Rory to the rescue.
Was Nash's over there, is he?
I'm sure he's provided flanking. You just go charge right through the middle of them and give him flanking.
Yeah, if I give him... not get that far down. Because they got to reach, haven't they? Like, yeah.
Well, they're attacking the dwarf from where they are.
Okay. Okay. I'll go to 25, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not on the template. So yeah. That's 25 there.
Yeah, I'll give him a flanking when he needs to hit. Things I do for Nashru.
So you got 2 actions left.
Free draw the sword. Or the sword's already out anyway because I had a light on. So
You've been using it for a torch.
I do. Okay.
And the sword still hasn't spoken to you since you've been in here.
Oh, the calmness is just, I feel so centralising myself with the whole thing. Okay, I'll roll with the one that's even injured. So, I've taken off 2 strength because of the previous thing. I'm not sure how long it lasted for previously, but I can't remember.
Well, it will last for quite a while. You got enfeebled and
Enfeebled 2, I thought. So, that's the other thing I was going to ask you about, how long it lasts for.
Enfeebled and you're still wounded. Well, Annie's still wounded.
Ah.
Okay, I'm going to look up the roper and see exactly how long it lasts for. Because it was a scary length of time. Okay, so every 8 hours it decreases by 1.
Okay, because I was enfeebled 2, if I remember.
You're still enfeebled 2.
Okay, so it's
-2 on all strength-based rolls.
Okay, so that means it's a 40 instead of a 42.
Oh, actually you're enfeebled 3.
Was it?
Yeah.
So,
I just looked it up.
So that means it's -3.
Yeah, it is -3.
I'm a 39 then. I'll put -3.
So on a 39?
Yep.
39, you still critically hit?
I thought I might do. That's for 8 hours, isn't it?
It is 8 hours.
Per enfeeblement.
So after 8 hours, you go down to -2.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's alright.
You know,
Okay.
I gave him one and ended up with 2. I'm not fucking happy.
So Ross, we're actually hearing everything that's happening on your end too.
Because the other one's still a fucking mess, and now this one's fucking disgusting.
So we just recorded that as well.
I don't think he can hear you.
Hello, Ross. You might want to put it on mute when you're not talking.
Did anyone see that Zoom meeting where that dude starts masturbating?
Yep. And everyone else is like, no! You see all of the guys like dialing, and all the women like,
Yeah.
and all of them like, no, dude.
Yeah.
Let's just leave this meeting right now.
Yeah. And then everyone just logs off. So good.
I've seen those things happen in the
Yeah.
past. It's bad. Especially when they've got video happening of the same thing.
Mm.
Well, like the head of Nestle HR or something in Australia was like on a call, and it was like a group meeting on Skype, but she thought it was just voice, so she's got the headset on, and she went to the toilet because she didn't realise the video was on, so she's carrying her phone, she's like, sits down.
Oh my god.
Everyone's like, are you on this? She's like,
Oh. So awkward. How embarrassment.
Okay.
Well, it's worse when you hear everything going at the same time. then yes, that does happen. Especially when someone then drops the mic into the toilet. And you'd be surprised how often that happened. Okay, so that was Horori's first attack. How much damage did you do?
Okay. So many dice. Okay. 38, 40, 57, plus 5, 62.
Turned out to be 72 because you used fire.
Okay.
They don't like fire. Good to know.
And now you have one action left. What would you like to do? Attack the same creature?
Yeah, hit my friend.
My
Rory,
friend.
we could have gone for the one that we weren't already getting around.
No, I'm going to hit it again.
Make Destry work for it.
Make Destry work for his flanking. Yeah.
Well, no, it's more the idea of working to actually get close enough to hit it for anybody.
Okay, so that was 3. It's 23 plus 9 is 32.
And did you minus the 3 and minus the 5 for the second attack?
Minus 5 on that. So that's 30, that'd be 27.
27 is a miss.
No! There you go, Natural, I'll let you eat something.
He actually missed something.
Yeah. It wasn't quite about being whether it was still going to be there. It was like if you start on the one that we weren't flanking.
And then Bog. I'm sure elementals are your stick, aren't they? You can talk to them.
Yeah.
They can be your buds.
Yeah, it's my jam. I've only got my hexes left.
I know. Which are your focusings we can keep breaking back after 10 minutes of going, I pray to my god, I pray to my god.
Is there any sort of light in here?
Yes, there is a flaming sword.
Okay.
That burnt.
So theoretically these things would have a shadow?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Malicious Shadow.
What's that going to do?
You reshape the target's shadow into a deadly form, such as a weapon, strangling hands, harrying runes, or the like, and command it to attack.
What form will you shape it into?
Flame?
A sponge.
I don't know, something flaming? Does that
Pretty
make it do flame attack? Hold on, let me check what sort of attack it
discussion
does.
of tentacles early, I'm surprised they weren't tentacles.
Tentacles.
Flaming tentacles.
Well, it only does melee. Melee? How do you say melee?
I'm sure seeing these shadowy tentacles coming up and skewering it would just be an interesting sideline.
Oh no, I choose the type of damage. Okay.
The burn.
So they can be tentacles, but they'll deal fire damage.
You,
Is that a
can
thing?
you choose fire
I don't think
damage?
you can choose
It's normally
elemental
piercing,
damage.
slashing, or bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It said you choose the damage, and then I didn't continue reading.
Yeah,
So bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. So they're all going to be equally ineffective.
So
Bludgeoning is probably going to be potentially the most effective.
Which one?
If any of them are going to be more or less effective, I would think that bludgeoning would have a bigger effect on a pot of water than a stab or a slash.
Yeah, right. So
But
bludgeoning tentacles.
I don't know for sure.
Bludgeoning tentacles.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning tentacles of doom.
Yeah.
And I believe you should attack roll.
Saving throw is will.
Or it has a saving throw, or it takes damage.
It's a saving throw.
And did you cast it on the really damaged one or the slightly damaged one?
The
What's the
slightly
range?
damaged one.
What's the range of that hex?
30 feet?
Yep. And how many actions does it take to do?
2.
2 actions. And let's see, what is your current range? So that one's out of range.
Oh, they're all out of range.
And that one's out of range. So
Can
you're gonna
I
have to
move
go
forward a little
first.
bit?
You can move forward.
Have a little shuffle forward?
Shuffle forward. That's not actually there at the moment.
It's just a
because-
random javelin thing.
Well, that's the spiritual weapon form we needed it. And that puts it easily within 30 foot of both.
Alright, let's go the one that's the less damaged.
Yep. Okay, so it has a saving throw?
Yeah, will. Will.
Okay, so its will saving throw is a 33.
Yeah. So how do I...
What's your class DC?
Is that my spell DC?
Yeah.
28?
Okay, so we beat that.
Rude.
It was a success. Not a
Yeah.
critical success, but a success.
Where does it tell me what that does then?
In the spell, it should say what happens if they succeed. It might mean that the tentacles don't form.
It doesn't say.
Towards the end of the spell, it should have a list of things saying critical success, success, failure, critical failure.
Yeah, every other one does except this one.
That's useful.
Quickly trying to look it up.
It genuinely doesn't.
So in the sentence where it says they do a will save, does it say on success or on failure?
No, it just says like we'll save up here, but then it doesn't list.
With that one?
No, that'd be for Curse of Death. That's
Oh.
that continuing there. This one doesn't have one.
It doesn't.
What's the spell?
Malicious Shadow.
Where's the show? It doesn't actually have a student.
So it just works, regardless. That's my takeaway from this.
I'm sure you'd love it to just work. Malicious Shadow.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Hey, Ross.
Yeah, I just closed the door.
Or just mute when you're not talking.
We heard more swearing and stuff earlier.
Schweewits.
Yeah, well, you already made this a not PG-13.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
already
true.
happened at this point. It's fine.
Which point did I change it?
That was the tentacles fronting up.
Martin, my tentacles are undefeatable. Bend their power.
The DM takes an attack.
There's clearly been a mistake
Okay,
in the
so-
writing of this.
Well, when you cast it, it's supposed to make an attack roll. So the reason it has a saving throw, I think, should be incorrect. So
Okay.
basically, you should be attacking it. It shouldn't be resisting you.
Okay.
Maybe it's just trying to
Well,
resist
yes
being
and no,
grappled
because
by
there
the
is a
thing.
spell I have where it says makes a successful attack roll. On a successful attack roll, they get a save.
Yeah, but this is just
So-
a damage.
Yeah.
So on those ones, it normally has another effect.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is just straight damage. So it's like, if I get the success roll, I get damage, which is why having a saving throw or fool there seems silly. Normally, it would mean nothing happens if it makes a spell save.
What do they make a saving throw each round, maybe, after it's been
No,
cast?
because you can sustain it and attack.
Yeah. So what do I actually need to do?
So you need to make an attack roll against it.
Roll
what
a
was
D20.
it? What was the name of the spell again?
It's called Malicious Shadow. It is a focus spell for the witch from the Advanced Player's Guide playtest.
Which still hasn't come in yet.
The Advanced Player's Guide should be out soon, if not out, and might have things on Archives of Nethys.
That's what I was actually checking.
And I could check the errata quickly.
Just checking out.
There you go, I broke the game.
No, it's okay. It happens, especially when you're doing playtest. It's like,
Mm.
shouldn't this have had that? It should have, but we didn't actually have it.
X's.
Not that I've got another tree down.
X's.
Oh, you got X's. Let's have the squeeze now. It does say it's a perfect spell to use when you run out of spells. That's awesome.
Okay. That was a Richard, so I'm gonna add a Richard in now. Okay.
So because the roll's weird, in the shadow, Richard appears.
Yep.
And heckles them.
Yep.
So we have to wait till the end of the month to find out what the spell does.
So technically, I'm going to say it only it does the damage if you successfully hit. Hey, Richard.
Hello.
Here, Richard.
So we just hit the point where one of the playtest spells for the witch doesn't has a will save, but no description on the will save if you make the save. So if you don't make the save, you're assumed to take the damage, but it doesn't actually say anything there. Okay, so what is your attack roll?
Spell attack roll is 18.
18. Total of 18? Or you
think
rolled
so.
18?
Oh, what do I roll? I roll and then add 18.
Roll another 18.
6 plus 18.
24.
Yep, what she
Which
said.
would be then against its armor class or its will defense. If I made it against its will defense, you would succeed. So I'll just make it against its will defense.
Cool.
Yeah, that's probably why it was actually talking about will saves and that's probably mean that they wanted to do will defense.
Yeah, but most of those things use the AC as the target number.
Use the AC.
So I'm going to say it's uses the AC at this stage, so it means you miss with your first attack. Next round when you sustain it, you can attack again.
Okay.
So you can spend one action to sustain it. You
Alright.
have used your 3 actions.
Yep.
And why that's trying to tell me it wants to do stuff, I do not know. Okay. And that brings us to next person in is... So Richard, could you please give me a initiative roll?
About to do that. Hang on a minute.
It does say that X is good for when you run out of spells. So
Oh, well, there you go.
I did read up and I read it for all. So
That
it's like,
is, hang on a minute.
Well, I have run out of spells, so
Next
it's
go.
appropriate.
Spam.
Yeah.
Tentacle spam. Yeah.
That is a 37.
So a 37. Obviously you've held your action because these guys have come before you.
Because next turn you can sustain it and then do the
Okay.
same hex on the other one.
Mm.
Because it's only a
Multi-targets.
2-action hex,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the turn after that you
And then
can
I'm going to
sustain
turn
both
it
of
on
them
you
and move.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, who have we got first? Okay, so yes, you've done your action, and next person up is Iomi.
Where do I need... Is there somewhere I can be that will make me 15 feet from Horori, Dimly, and Nashru without being in range of the creatures?
Well, technically, if you want to get 15 feet of Nashru, won't get you in 15 feet of Bug.
No, I don't think I can get close enough to Bug without being in
Well, you
range of
could
them.
be... Amusingly enough, I was doing it on the wrong screen. If I do it on this screen here... so, that will get you 15 feet of everyone, but not the creature.
Okay. Won't get me 15 feet to Bug either, but that's okay.
There's Bug there.
Oh. Sorry, Horori I meant. I'll be too far from Horori.
Too far from Horori.
It's fine.
That's alright, he'll be alright.
Heroic.
Yeah, so put me there.
There you go for ruler. So that's one action.
Yep, and with my other 2 actions, I'm going to use Focus Spell.
Yep.
Protector's Sphere. It's a 2-action one. It heightens, so it should...
It's automatically as a 6th level spell.
Yes.
All your focus spells cast as a 6th level spell.
Yes, that's what I meant. But it heightens per level, so it's important because it starts at level 4, I think, so it only heightens twice.
Yep.
Which means that me and everyone within a 15-foot aura of me that is an ally gets a resistance 5 to all damage.
Okay, resistance 5 will come in handy right in a moment.
Ominous.
Nice.
And that is all your actions.
Yep.
And now we're up to Avery. Avery, they have just come down to the waterfall after escaping from the ropers. And they had Dimly say, everyone come towards me. And then 2 elementals stepped out of the water, starting to come towards you.
Okay.
And can we...
How
also-
far away am I from those guys?
You are 35 feet from one and 35 feet from the other. So you're perfectly 35 feet from them. And you're
Okay.
35 feet from Horori if you want to target him too.
No. I'd like to move 5 feet closer so that it puts me to 30 feet. And I want to cast blindness on the one that's not damaged. Or hardly
Less
damaged.
damage.
Okay, so you cast blindness on that one. Is there a saving throw?
Yes, it's a fortitude.
Okay. So, it gets a 38 upgraded.
The dice is flashing.
38 upgraded.
Yes.
It's a flashing dice, unfortunately.
I'm going to sneaky so it can automatically pass.
So,
That's an auto pass.
so,
Yeah, I'm
if, so
gonna
if, it,
sneak
if it was
suspicion
a
on.
pass, it became a critical success.
Okay, so
It
you
was
affect
a-
the critical success on the saving.
It just says that,
They're not affected.
yeah, they're critically, so they're just unaffected.
Yep. Which is
Doesn't do
very-
anything extra.
You've just probably, brightened the room up temporarily.
Which would then, if you did that, would kill the spell for the witch if you actually brightened the room up.
That probably would
It
happen on a
just
critical
says
failure.
that it just says you blind the target. The effect is determined by the target's fortitude save.
Yep.
It doesn't actually say that it lightens it up or anything.
No, it doesn't. No, it's purely not blind.
Yes.
Apparently, you picked the wrong spot and you tried to brighten tried to blind its tummy.
It's really blind by Horror's glory.
That's my action.
Okay. Which brings us around to Dimly.
Woohoo! Thank God. Alright.
No, God's not here right now. He's up
Okay.
outside digging a hole.
I appreciate that. Now, just table talk for a second, because everyone agree that I did not murder hobo this. I actually tried talking.
No. I do recognise that you tried to do the proper thing.
Okay. I tried.
I tried.
I failed.
Yes.
I choose to move on. I'm going to cast something small. Wall of Fire.
Wall of fire.
Wall of Fire.
Okay.
And I would like to space it. I can choose anywhere up to 60 feet by 10 feet, down to 5 feet by 10 feet. I would just
Okay.
like a line to hit both of
While
those
we're
buffs.
table talking, remember that we probably won't get to rest for a while.
Yes.
So
Yes,
don't
you-
waste spells.
I'm not. I have many.
He's got plenty of
Okay.
spells. It's okay.
So, Wall of Fire, you have to specifically put that in a slot. You don't have a set of spell pools. So if you only have one Wall of Fire prepared, that's it.
I'm
That's
aware.
all.
Yep.
Just so you're aware of
Yeah,
that.
no. I always play like that, even if it's not meant to be like that, because I'm either silly or noble, depending on how you look at it.
Okay, so you don't move. It has a duration of 1 minute.
Yes.
So if you've got that, that's a 5th level, is it?
4th level.
4th level spell.
And it's prepared at 4th?
Yes, it is.
So let's see if I get this right, because you get to put your wall in. So it is a what format are you going for?
Look, I'll go 10. Each square is 5 feet on that, right?
It is, yes.
I'm going to say 20 by 10, and can I do it on the arse end of them so it doesn't hit my good little friend Harari there? Harari.
So where do you want
Harari.
where do you want it to start?
Like go across one to the left
To the
Yeah.
left.
and
to the
down.
left.
Oh yeah, that. And can you angle it? No. Can you go?
You have to go down one.
Yeah. Can you start it from the bottom right of him?
Well, if you go that way, you can get quite a few people.
Yes, but I just talked about not being a murder hobo. I swear. So yeah, start at
Well,
that one.
well, we do have protection from flames.
Yeah.
but not
Well, that'll hit them both, won't it?
Technically, no, because you don't hit the square at the starting square.
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
it there. If you go back, it's hitting both of them.
Okay,
See?
it's hitting both of them.
Yeah.
Yes, there.
Can I do that?
You can do that.
Can I do that?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave that there because it's persistent.
Yes, and I can turn it off any time though, can't I?
No.
Oh, shit! I'm glad I made it smaller. Awesome.
You lighten up the room.
Yeah.
It will last for 1 minute once you've cast it.
Mm-hmm. So
Unfortunately, you will have no shadows left.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I didn't need any spells. It's cool.
Well, if they're on fire, they should still be casting shadow.
Yes, but
What
it's
if we
also like,
hide your
It's also
sword?
the spot where the
once
shadows
it's in
are
a
I'll
bright
just sit there
area,
and
her
take
spell
damage.
stops.
Wasn't it only if there was 2 different levels of 2 different sources of light?
Yeah.
It was something weird.
Apparently he casts it through the whole
It did
area.
specify that if there were multiple sources of light, then the shadows are confused.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
They would take damage at the start of their turn, which is in a few minutes, right?
Yep.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, bright light from 2 different sources. So it's only bright light from one source. Would it still be alright then?
Well, you've got 2 sources at the moment.
Put your sword out, mate.
Just settle down.
Well, the other option is put the fire on Horori. Then it's only be one light.
Then there's only one source.
Okay, so how much would we have to change the... No.
Okay, so roll me the 4d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Pick on a Rory night already. I haven't done anything wrong yet.
Bug gets cranky when she's
Oh,
for
16.
periods of time.
I thought at least like the
16
armor,
fire
so you
damage.
feel like he's here.
And
Just reminds me that
every
it's
turn they
really
take
hot.
the damage again, I think.
Okay, so...
Well, you successfully prevented
Okay,
the
so, Mark,
other...
would you like to use a reaction if you have one?
Yeah, sorry, Nashra. Oh, that's not that good actually. Not bad.
Well, it's still at your full attack.
Hmm?
It's at your full attack, no
What?
penalty.
Well, hang on.
With,
So
well, with the -3.
-3, that means 23 plus 5 is 28.
28's a hit.
Oh, is it? Oh,
That's the target number.
okay. It's 8. That's 19, 27, 30. 35 plus plus 4, so 4 strength. So 39. 5 was fire damage. So.
Plus 5 fire damage?
Okay. 5 was 5.
34 plus 5.
34 plus
34
5.
plus 5.
So,
Your weapon's better than mine.
Aww.
he goes down.
Does it have a skull though? It's
Uh,
water.
He
Can I
just
do some reaction and go,
separates.
sorry, Nashru?
Did the other one take damage from the one? It hasn't moved yet.
Not yet.
It
Now,
has-
now
no,
it's its turn. How much that you did?
16 and then
26,
I think
was it?
plus 10 for the fire. So 26 with the plus 10.
Okay, so it moves. Just has to move slightly. And then it attacks you.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you created the fire.
Of course I did.
Okay, so it rolls poorly, so it gets a was a 24.
And I have a AC of 26. And what's that 5 thing that you did for me?
That's if you take damage.
Ah.
Okay, and then it attacks you again.
Fine.
We should really make use of that damage, reduction for you. Wouldn't make you to feel like it's not working.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time it hits so that would be a 39 with a -5 makes it a 34.
Which is
Not a
non-critical!
Don't you like
Right!
how I gave you the numbers and then worked it down?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You have this.
Yeah.
So you have damage resistance 5 to all damage types.
Okay, so it tries to
Numbers five.
bludgeoning you, and it rolls 8 on 2d12s, which means it is a 19 downgraded to a 14 damage.
Okay.
14 bludgeoning damage.
I like that they look like little salamanders.
Then it shows you 10 feet
cute.
away.
They're almost like
They
little
are cute.
axolotl.
Yeah. We've got an axolotl at work now.
Oh,
His
So-
name's Alejandro.
Putting the other guy up front.
Sorry, buddy.
That's right.
Okay, so that was that was his go. Who's just said his go? That was his go. Who's just said his go? And now it is Nashru's up.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I will again use 2 move actions.
Yep.
Go about 30, 35 feet without provoking attack of opportunity.
So where do you want to go
So
to?
I'm round the other side from Hirori and down 1.
It was
So
a flank.
first move is.
Well, I won't go through the fire. I'll go the other side of the fire.
Well, it's giving you the option. So first move is to there.
Yep. And then another couple further down with the second move.
Yep, that's
then-
30 movement to get to there.
Yep, and then I will have an attack.
Okay, you have flanking. It's not immune to flanking.
AC, where am I? 35.
35 is a hit.
Okay. 1, 2,
Do you like how they look like these little creatures coming out of the water?
Yeah, they're real cute.
Look at all the little water creatures
Actually,
getting
the
beaten
druid
up.
actually druid does.
Not as bad as the Yetis. Not as
could
bad
make
as
them
the
baby
Yetis.
elementals.
Yeah.
Hello.
No. You just start making all the bad guys look adorable. Like,
I'm really
I
worried.
I
can
got a
see
pile of adorable
defeat.
A
pictures.
total of 32 piercing damage.
32 piercing damage.
Stop hurting the babies.
Can we not say that?
Don't worry, they're water elemental ones. You know, they live forever normally anyway, so that doesn't that technically mean that they're babies if they never die?
They're not babies, they're
I'm just
drips.
teasing.
I'm out. I'm out.
Glad I'm out of
Okay,
spells.
Zadis is now up.
Okay, I'm going to move down to get a flanking bonus
From who?
from Horori, because I'll be attacking diagonally, wouldn't it?
Well, no, you can,
No,
you
so-
can go down beside me if you want to.
Yeah. Would I get a flanking bonus there?
So flanking bonus from there, yes.
I don't know if this karma's going to do anything.
Do you attract AOs at all? Sorry, reactions?
Are you going to risk attracting a reaction?
It's got a 15
Or do
feet.
you have...
Oh, no, it's good. I'll just stand in front of it and annoy the crap out of it.
Well, look at it this way. Everything except for a 5-foot step is a risk of an attack of opportunity if it has one.
I'm just going to step forward and flurry it with my hornet thing.
Okay. 5-foot step.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this, but he doesn't, so that's okay. Because I'm more than 5 feet last time.
Okay. So that is...
But I'll leave people to decide about that.
35.
A 35 is a hit, not a critical
35 for the first one, and was 31 for the... No, 32 for the second one.
hit. Also a hit,
Okay,
but not a
so-
critical. So 2 pretty good blows in there.
Yeah, except my weapon's not as fantastic as the other two.
That's okay, you're just showing them how you like to punch water.
Ooh. No, I'm not punch. I'm using the...
I'm teasing you.
After the comments that
Summon
start
the
this
dragon,
movie, I just...
wasp thing. Okay, well,
Sad
there's
my shadow tentacles are gone.
No, they'll still be there.
no.
15,
Too many tentacles.
19, 27 all up.
And it's still going. That's your first. That's your second action. Using flurry. What's your third action?
Yeah, minus.
Damn.
What was it? No, minus 8.
Yep, it is -8 to attack again. Luckily, you've got agile.
Yeah.
You could let it go and just say, give it a middle finger.
No, I'll just do the goblet annoying thing at him.
Okay, so goblin song.
Actually, that would
Aurora
probably
song.
make the elf annoying.
Do you have the goblin song ability?
Oh, no, not that one.
Okay.
What's Goblin Song?
It basically annoys things.
It's the really annoying high pitch thing that goblins can do, but I didn't take that one. I took the one where I can make junk last longer.
It'll give the party more excuse to kill the goblin.
It annoys the crap out of elves.
Okay.
So subtle, Jeremy, so subtle.
So that brings us to Ferrari. You have flanking.
What should I do?
You shall make friends and live long and prosper.
Can we hug one of them? Nah.
Yes, you can. You can hug them and squeeze them and call
Good,
them George.
good, yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
And you get wet.
Yeah. I was going to roll. So 23 plus 13, 36.
36 is a hit, not a critical.
That's okay.
You didn't crit on that dice. Bad dice.
It's all because of the roper.
Yes, the Ripper was enough for it not to crit.
It's 12, 14, 18 damage plus 2 points of fire.
So that including 2 points of fire or on top? 2 points of fire on top.
It's on top. Oh,
So
sorry.
that was 20.
He's distracted.
Oh, I better have another go. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Okay. That's a -2. That'll be 21 total.
Then -5.
And that's -2. I'll take the 5 off that one. And
I see.
so
Do
21.
you remember the -3? From the
Yeah, I did.
enfeebled?
Yeah, -3 here already. So 21
what
total.
about the plus for flanking?
Oh, what's plus for flanking?
Generally plus -2 to
Plus
their
3.
armor class.
Okay.
But it's not to your attack, it's to their defense.
Okay.
That's right. They're flat-footed is the point.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
but
21
it does
total.
help against if he's critically screwed up.
Yeah, but it's a penalty to the opponent, not a bonus to the attacker. That's a specific thing to keep in mind.
I'd say it's a miss of 21.
21 is a miss, yes.
And then, my third action.
You gonna swing again? How badly could it go?
Whoa.
Bug backs up.
How badly could it go? It's -2.
There's a challenge.
It's -2.
On the plus side, he's out of melee range for everybody.
Yeah, I put my hand on my med pouch.
We've seen what he does when he throws that sword. Burns down the house.
Okay, I forgot about throwing swords.
Okay, hang on, what would you do? No, I don't decide not to do it now.
So what did you do for your last action?
I sigh.
You say?
I sigh at Dimitri. Yeah. Okay.
It's not Dimitri, it's
That's a
Snake.
big sigh.
So you're saying to someone in a completely different campaign. That's actually quite
Not
interesting.
Dimitri, no,
stuff.
so not,
No, completely different universe, technically.
That's what I
That's
said.
a
Yeah.
fourth wall break.
He looked at the camera and sighs down the lens. into
Got
another
an
world.
imaginary friend.
We're a splat.
Gone
Well,
crazy
I mean,
from
like-
dying so many times.
I touched my arm and
Everybody would
go,
love to
I
have
wish you were
Dimitri,
here, Splat,
but
you could
that's
help me.
every
And then I just...
And the armor lights up, the eyes light up.
I
red.
know, yeah, I know. Then Bug's upset with me again, so, yeah.
Apparently he's
My
communing
baby.
with your spiritual animal.
Rude.
That is
Who's
my,
answering him?
That's my turn.
And you feel a slap across your face.
My shadow tentacle.
Because technically he moved right into
I've
where the
seen that
pinnacle
picture,
was.
yes. Yeah.
What was it? Uneasy cheeks.
So apparently we've got a call for an Uneasy Cheeks to be played. Here we go.
Everybody clench, this is terrifying.
It's when you have got no pants and there's shadow tentacles.
That's okay, he's wearing a kilt, remember?
Perfect.
I'm wearing a kilt.
That's what the tentacles said.
And it is Bug's go. Do you sustain your spell?
I do sustain my spells.
So who do you hit with your spell?
I'm tempted to hit a Rory, but
You can see the armor lighting up with a nice red glow of
yeah,
Bug's eyes.
no. If we weren't currently in combat, that would be.
You could just
Oh,
not
slap.
sustain the spell and cast the spell again on the other creature.
But there's only one left, isn't there? That was the one I was targeting to
It was
begin
the one
with.
she targeted.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Already, so.
I'll try and whack it.
Yeah, the other one left is Rory.
That's right. Bring the noise down a bit. Wrong screen. That was probably the reason why I
Just
can't
want to
work.
know why that name. Why Uneasy Cheeks?
You'd always email the guy who put it in there.
Perhaps I
Easy
will.
Cheeks was taken.
Easy Cheeks.
But did you want to know the answer? That's the thing. So.
And then you find out the answer going, oh, it's better not know.
No.
So do I roll and add my spell attack again?
You roll and add your spell attack. You sustain the spell.
11 plus 18. 29.
29, you hit with that strike.
Sick.
So that does mean that you are doing, because it is a level 3 and it is upgraded to a 6th level spell, so it's heightened 3 times, meaning you are rolling 1d10, 2d10, and you add your spell casting ability
Which one's a
modifier
10?
to it. So 2d10.
2d10?
Yep. Because every 2 levels, it adds a d10.
Is that 0 or a 10?
It's a 10.
If it's
because
a
you-
0, what makes it a 10?
Okay,
Yeah.
so 10 and a 7.
So 17, and what's your spellcasting ability? Intelligence? Or charisma?
I think it's charisma.
Then you add your charisma modifier to the damage.
So +4.
So it's 21.
21. So there's 21 points of damage.
Take that tentacle slap, bitch.
That was a very acceptable sound.
So
Then I feel
immediately,
it's like
Key ability for weak is actually intelligence.
He hasn't died yet.
Oh, it's the same modifier anyway.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, both +4.
you took it to 0.
Oh, nice.
In old version of Pathfinder, which this is based around, 0 gave it still a chance to act.
Oh.
In this version, 0 is you're knocked down, and so it evaporates.
Nice.
And
But
your spell only has a horary target if you wish to use it.
Yeah, I like to give him a little slap.
no, I thought it would have felt a slight tentacle come across from the creature to my face, whack. Then I look at you and you just give me that look of, I don't like you.
Bounced off your cheek and hit it.
Yeah.
Angry cheeks.
On the way. Angry cheeks.
I got cheeked.
Yeah. Alright.
Yet no damage was done. Apparently the armor saved you.
So now we have one additional wounded person.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Now,
And you also have this wall of flame just sitting there, angrily burning away.
well, that ball of flame's going to help us from.
Is anyone bleeding?
Lots of us
Lots
are
of us
bleeding.
bleeding.
Like, just poke the wound in really quickly. Like, I'm a medic, so it's good advice.
What?
No? Anyone? Look,
Anyone got
cauterize.
marshmallows?
Oh.
Oh god, like when your monk cauterized their bleeding with the shocking grasp.
It worked.
He was like, his monk, Addy, was like, I'm bleeding. Shocking grasp.
And they're like, how did you, what
He
happened? I'm
took
like,
damage, but Martin let it stop the bleeding, so.
and then everyone showed up and they go, what happened? I was like, I was bleeding out, but then I cauterized it. Like this, watch.
Wow.
So,
Not the brightest monk.
No, but the bravest.
But he was, quite well at showing how well you could cauterize something.
Oh, yeah.
So that is all the characters at the moment. Plus the spear just, for some reason floating around because I've accidentally left it there.
I don't know, it's still following,
Can I roll
okay.
investigation on the spear?
It disappears
yeah.
as you walk up.
Yeah. And what are we looking at?
So currently, you can see the river. I will put it up on screen so everyone can see it.
Is there any sort of corpse for us from the duty? What's
No.
this?
No, you didn't die, so there's no corpse there at the moment.
Not from the warty things. They don't leave anything
They
behind?
evaporated.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so you have basically a big room. There, you've just fought it in C1.
Okay.
And there's a drawbridge C2,
Jeez.
which is a building across the river lake there, as they describe
Okay.
it. So it heads down into a big lake that way, going off screen.
Yep.
And that place there looks like has motifs of I think it described it as
Like cruel
Twisted
animals.
animals.
twisted animals.
That's it.
So
Okay.
anti-druid sort of stylized look.
I don't
Now,
like this.
when we moved down after the roper, how long did we travel for?
250 metres.
250 feet.
Feet.
Oh, sorry, 200 feet. Sorry, 200 feet. So that would have been, you could have done that in about 4 rounds.
A few minutes,
faster.
maybe.
It's an hour cooldown for my
So,
healing thing.
so up to a minute.
That's cool. I just want keep that in my mind. That's all. So
You still got a lot of cooldown for that spell.
yeah, I've got an hour, so I know.
Well,
As you
I
met
mean,
the
we're
as you met the
lucky.
gate wardens.
Wardens.
You mentioned drawbridge. I'm assuming that's down and there's a nice big welcome mat out for us to wander across.
No, but you do hear a voice over the wall in Goblin saying, "Who goes there?" So for those of you who can speak Goblin, that's what you hear. Everyone else just hears,
They want to know who goes here if you don't understand that.
I don't speak Goblin, so
I don't speak Goblin.
I assume Nashri's.
I assume the goblin speaks goblin.
Yeah, and I assume
Yeah, I
Nashri's-
just
Naturally,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, what do you want me to say back to them? Because they're asking who goes here.
Should we tell them that the broken one has arrived?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just looking at. Unless anyone else has got another suggestion.
Maybe Goblin should tell them that he's a goblin friend and we're his friends.
We're his bodyguards.
Mm.
We're here escorting the goblin.
We come in peace, shoot to kill.
So that's that'll be a deception roll, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I'd like to think I'm a bit of a bodyguard. I'm keeping you safe.
No, saying that we come in peace.
Oh.
Depends who the goblin
Let's
is.
see, what?
We come with
what have I got
pieces.
for lying.
Nashru will call out, the Swine Lord sent us down. Let us in.
Does
You
Nashru speak Goblin?
Here he
Of course
does.
he fucking does.
Okay, give me a deception roll.
That was one of the first languages you learned.
Give me a
Okay.
deception roll.
Deception?
Yep.
And maybe I should have done it because I've got charming liar.
32.
32. Okay, so. Sounds good. You hear coming over the wall as you start hearing the drawbridge start to be lowered.
Okay.
That was surprisingly easy.
Well, look at it this way. You actually sounded convincing.
While we're waiting for
Good.
that drawbridge to be lowered, could we get some help, Druid?
I don't know. I offered to help. You guys all glared at me, and then I had to help with the water elemental.
No,
I would
everyone
like
looked
a
at
bit-
you, included the water.
I would like a bit of appreciation, honestly.
Okay. Did you say this out loud?
Yes.
I go and give you a hug.
Okay, now I'll do something.
And there's a flaming sword.
No. The sword's put back. I'm
Alright.
and I give him a hug.
So,
So-
I realise that, I'm the only druid here, but I have the ability to do little heal and big heal. But we got a lot of stuff going on, so what do you guys want?
Do you have like an AoE heal? Or?
Yeah, I've got 2 AoE heals, but I got a big heal and a little heal.
I think a little heal over. What do you reckon, everyone? Because everyone should top up a lot of people. But
How big and little are we talking about?
Yeah.
1 HP.
Like D8 plus 8 versus
There they are.
more. 4D something.
I probably wouldn't make much difference to most people.
Okay, so it'll have to be a big one. It just means we won't have it later. That's all.
Well, you're looking at people having at least 50 points of damage each.
Okay, cool. So
Except for Avery, who seems to be untouched.
Yeah, he's really good at avoiding damage.
So, what is Avery's maximum hit point supposed to be at 11th level?
At 11th level, it's something like 96.
Okay, so you're a 96 out of 96. You're doing well.
Yep.
all right.
This is what happens when you're the life of the party.
So, can I get the people injured in order of severity? I need the 4 of you injured the most. I'll be okay.
Well, you can only do 4 people, can you?
Well, this big one does 4 people. It's Vital Beacon.
Well, you've got him on screen.
So it would be.
Bug would be number 1.
Yep. I'd say you and Dimly and Iomi.
Vital Beacon you can't do on yourself.
Can't do it myself, so I'm out.
So Iomi, Aurori, and how much are you down, Nashra?
I think about 50-ish.
Okay, so it's gonna go, because I'm just gonna decide. Annie, Grace, Harori, Jeremy.
Well, not their characters, that's nice.
Oh, well, Translate how you want. Okay. Vitality radiates outward from you, allowing others to supplicate. I'll question, what's with the whole heighten thing? Because I leveled up.
Is it something that heightens?
Yes.
Is it,
Then
is
it
it a
will
spell
be-
slot, first of all?
Yes.
So what spell slot did you do it at?
4.
That's the
so
4th
that
level.
it doesn't heighten.
Can I do it at 6th or
No,
not?
because you don't have access to 6 at the
Right,
moment
okay,
anyway.
cool. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Language.
so it's 4th level.
Okay. In that case,
To whatever spell
Bug.
slot you put it in.
4d10.
Well, you
You
roll.
roll
You
that.
roll it.
I roll it, do
and
I?
it goes. Is it different for each person?
Yes.
Okay, then you roll for bug.
Okay. It's a D10.
I can roll for
These are
myself.
D10s.
Okay. So, Bug gets 27 hit points back.
Woohoo! Thank you.
And then, Grace, are you next?
Yep.
4d8s.
These ones.
Yeah, I can't read.
So it weakens as it goes out?
Yeah, per each person. Then 16, 20, 25. You get 25 hit points. You get 12 hit points. Not that many, I'm sorry.
It's alright, man.
And then Nashru gets a kick in the butt. No, I'm just rolling now, sorry. 1, 4, 5, 7 hit points! That did help people, kinda.
Absolutely. That's all right.
Well, we're
better than
about to
nothing.
go into a fortress. Is it worth me doing some more healing? It's the last heal spell I have.
And I also have a last heal spell too. Like another heal one. I've got
And you're seeing the drawbridge slowly lowering as you're doing this.
Yeah, maybe out of time. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hold off, just in case.
Spells take an action to go off, and the drawbridge looks like it'll take about a minute to lower, which means it's equivalent of
The fire
10
will
rounds.
probably go out around the same time the bridge hits.
The fire will go out first, which means you'll be in darkness.
No, we have a sword.
He said he put it away.
So come out again.
Okay.
I had the hug, and then I took it out again. You needed like a hug. I felt like you needed a hug.
Because mine...
Okay, so I've got 1 hour from my cooldown on my one, so I'm going to write that piece back to you.
Illusory disguise doesn't let me look like a specific person, does it? Just a type of creature.
Because my heal spell will allow me to do 68 on everybody.
Okay.
Jesus.
It will, which is quite powerful.
But it's the only heal I have left.
I'm going to say hold off.
You reckon?
I'm just because I'm just over 100 now. I think most of us are reasonably okay.
Oh.
What does Nashra and Bug think?
I reckon hold off.
Mark, would you like a hand?
So it's a 2-action thing, will last an hour, cause you to appear of another creature of the same body shape
I can knock 2 levels
with
off.
roughly similar height, within 6 inches.
With evil.
You
So I
can go
couldn't-
as a you can become a hobgoblin if you want.
But I couldn't make myself
I've
look
just
like
realised.
the actual swine dude.
Just hold off a moment.
Yeah, but just so you know, I can do that in a second.
It's only -3 strength, so it's like it's only -3.
It's only -3.
One plays 26 with the
Yeah, I
sword.
know.
Yeah, I know. It was like,
But-
it was really bad. I was real worried about it. But it's like, yeah.
Okay, well, just so you know, I've got the ability to do that at any time.
I do have 2 cure light wound potions in, or 2 cure. I have to work an equivalent of potions. In
Sure, you get a bonus to your diplomacy check, deception check, to pretend to be the person.
I do have 2 potions, but they're very light potions. If you really need them as well. So.
I do have good deception. Should I pretend to be the swine lord?
Well, if you do, you might as well put his armour on there.
Oh, we've got his armor too.
Yeah, we do.
Kind of in trouble.
But you
Why?
don't speak Goblin.
Oh, we need to war wars.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But you could
And I stuck around
pretend
in there so
that
long that
the
the kid
goblins are too beneath you to speak to and speak through our
I do have tongues.
There you go.
It's okay.
I'm all for this idea.
I was only 4 minutes.
I don't know if I can cast tongues and illusory disguise in enough time before the drawbridge comes down.
Well, how long do they take? How many actions?
2 actions.
2 actions each? You got
2
enough
actions
time.
to do that, yeah. But what level did you memorize it at? What spell slot did you put it
Do you need anything, Martin, before I go to bed?
in? No, I just grabbed myself some snacks. I'm
No,
good.
I can get you some seed cakes.
I just had some.
Oh, okay, right.
I got
I'll
hungry.
roll them and let you guys play.
See you. See you tomorrow.
Night. Illusory disguise was at 1 and tongues was at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Nashua mentioned that, well, he's happy for to go with the disguise if we can do it easily, but so he did say that the swine guy sent us down, not actually that he was here waiting to get in.
Okay, to appear as someone
They're
specific, it
goblins,
has
they're
to be
not
at
that
third
bright.
level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be good if it's there, but it's not necessary for
Yeah.
for the.
No, I can't do it
deception
as
to
him
work.
anyway.
Okay, so do you...
Well, you can, just not convincingly.
Well, I could do it as a thing that looks like him, the same creature, but my face could be all bloodied. I'd be like,
Well,
me and my men need medical attention.
I kind of whisper in Nashu's ear saying,
Style.
just say I'm a fellow samurai like the Swine Lord who's come to visit and see the great place they have here.
I suspect that
What do you reckon?
we've got the drawbridge down. That's about as good as we're going to get.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just putting
For
an
this
option
group of
there.
people,
Probably fair. Yeah.
That's why I'm just saying we could probably, because I got a similar armour to what the other guy had.
Shall we go in and see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, just before the bridge comes down fully, the flamey wall disappears.
Cool, because that would be hard to explain to them.
Well, they would have seen it.
Could be in green flame.
Oh, they would have seen it already.
I'm assuming they'll probably watching the battle from the walls.
This is basically their front yard.
Okay.
So we would
So
do...
they're walking on their grass.
So we did him a favour.
Yeah, do we need to invoice them?
What
Did
if
we
they're
kill-
pets?
Did we kill Bob and Barry?
Probably. You never got to ask them their names.
I know.
The axolotl at work's name is Alejandro.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah. It was really funny the other day because his tank is like right at the window so he can look out the window. And I was filming him, he was just looking out the window and I was playing that song from The Little Mermaid, that I want to be where the people are. And he's just looking out the window.
So yes, the drawbridge comes down with a nice boom as it lands. And you see 4 archers step forward onto the drawbridge itself. And it says, password
Yes.
in Goblin.
Yes, in
They want-
Goblin.
They want
Cat-
to know
Goblin?
password in.
Capital PASSWORD 1.
Hamilton.
With a capital A.
Hamilton!
So
I
I
got
step
told this
forward.
answer earlier.
Yep.
As the drawbridge came down, Nashru went off, ducked into the shadows.
Yep.
35 on stealth.
Yep.
Shall we just walk up and pretend like we should be there?
And using my deception and my charming liar, I'm going. The Swine Lord's envoy do not need no stinking password.
Okay, give me a diplomacy, a deception roll with, and roll twice, taking the lower of the 2.
Because I'm a goblin.
Yep.
Racist.
Well,
extremely
that's a 28.
That's a 28.
I want to be where the people are.
Okay, and he says, okay, the envoy may pass, the rest can go back. Your guards have delivered you.
What is happening here?
Come on, envoy. If you're an envoy,
Yep.
Is that everybody?
get across quickly.
And hopefully the sneaky elf is following me.
Can I say, I'm not an envoy, I'm his concubine.
Well, remember, this has all been discussed in
I don't
Goblin.
I'll say it in
Depending
Dwarven.
on what he tells you,
Say it in
you
body
might guys all
language.
start forward anyway.
So, and he says, tell your guards to go back.
They want me.
Can I,
They want
can
you
I-
to go back.
Can I sing them a goblin song?
Do you know Goblin?
Yes, I do.
So, yes, you're hearing them saying, telling the others to go away because the envoy has come forward.
Nashru's aiming to move forward stealthily. He'll be ducking under the drawbridge a little bit, and he'll come up on the other side, go under the drawbridge and then come up behind them.
Okay, so you're going to cross the river.
Yeah, I'll cross the river as well.
So, Jeremy, you're crossing the river from underneath the drawbridge?
Yep. I'll aim to hang on to the drawbridge, but if it's going to be like if the river's fast moving or something like that, but basically aiming to keep the cover of the drawbridge.
Okay, so, Richard, could you please give me a perform roll as you sing your Goblin song?
Yep. Okay. before.
So it was 3 of them, wasn't it?
There was 4 of them.
4 of them.
Okay, I've got 24, but I don't know what does impressive performance do?
I think.
Impressive performance.
It'll be one of the feats that might give you bonuses for doing things in a short amount of time.
Are these like one good side and one bad side?
No,
it's
they're
all bad.
basically same on both sides.
Oh, okay.
It's so you can reference them a lot easier.
Mhm.
Your performance inspires admiration and wins you fans. You can make an impression using performance instead of diplomacy. That's all it does.
So
Okay, so it's a replacement for diplomacy. Is
Yeah,
it?
if you want to use it.
it
Yeah.
allows you to replace diplomacy with your impressive performance.
Okay, so it's a straight 24 then.
Are you going forward to try to pretend to be the envoy?
No, I'm his entertainment.
Okay, so from a distance they hear the goblin song start up. Anyway, so we've got Nashru going under the bridge because no one can see him.
Mm-hmm.
How much distance is from me to
And
goblins?
and Martin, the song is about how the envoy was able to acquire lots and lots of fireworks and make a big explosion.
Okay.
Mm.
So the bridge itself is 40 feet long with them at the last 10 feet.
Okay.
Can we see other people? Are there other people like up looking down at us with
You can't
arrows and
see
stuff?
other people looking down at you. I
Goblins
will
aren't
do a
people.
quick map for you.
Okay.
It looks like we're going back into
So
combat.
goblins are people.
Goblins are people too.
Bug doesn't stand for racism. She's part orc and part hack, so it's all bad.
I'm ready for charging. That's all.
Racism wouldn't go well in our family anyway.
Yeah, true.
I was going to say, Toya teaches forgiveness
Yeah.
or acceptance, I should say.
Can I just intimidating glare them and keep
But it's
walking?
just, but Nashru still wasn't
I'm
like
pretty
goblins
scary
because they're the
looking.
ones who kept attacking Sandpoint. They interfere with the trade and the caravans.
Sand point. One of the girls at work yesterday tattooed a penis on a girl's hip. It's what she wanted.
Is that what she wanted on her hip?
Yes.
That's one for Snake Pit.
Yeah.
Have you seen Snake Pit?
Yeah, I've seen Snake. We're gonna send it into Snake Pit once we get a healed pick of it. It's so good. It's like real cartoony and he's got a little hat on. But because like when you tattoo the hip, like any stretch marks that you have get swollen, so it looks like it had little scars all over its face. So I was calling it Frenulum Kruger.
That's amazing.
So it didn't have to hide it, got to do it specifically.
Yeah. No, it's what she wanted. And it was big too, like Chantel thought, like when she wanted it as like a joke tattoo, Chantel thought it'd be something really little. And it ended up being like that.
Wow.
Like big. It's a big boy.
Can you tattoo underneath it? You can leave your head on because that would just complete the image, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a base thing, we have a Nashru in the water, we have a Xanos about to walk across, we have a bunch of people on the other side. We're trying to
That would make swimming, like with a bikini or anything on, very awkward.
So it's got, instead of having balls, it's got like thick thighs and then little feet. So she was saying when she wears like her high-waisted swimsuit, you'll just see the little feet sticking out the bottom. So it'll just look like a little
And everyone would be
cartoon
like,
character.
oh, can I see your tattoo? What's
Yeah.
it all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep. It's got like such a little derp, like happy face too.
Well, you know, a friend of mine who tends to be often quite prim and proper in the medieval group I'm in, picked up a couple so-called I can't remember what they're like traveller's tokens that were like medieval traveller's tokens. One of which was a penis with a bow and arrow, with feet and like running along, and the other was a vulva as the target for the penis.
Nice.
And we're banned off YouTube.
I think tonight is the R-rated episode of Tuesday Night's Fan.
Sorry,
Well,
Martin.
I'm just thinking out.
We had to get there sometime.
He said vulva. Vulva's not rude.
I know. I'm just like the pre-recording wasn't. That's for the extras. So
When I was 13 at high school, I had a mixed group of friends, gender group of friends.
Yeah.
And one of them was really sheltered. And one of the guys one day was like, blah, 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 something vulva. And she goes, oh, what's vulva mean? And he said to her, he just said to her, oh, you should go and ask the teacher on duty, which was the school counsellor. So she went up and asked, and to her mortification, he just explained to her what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone except Nashru gets to roll perception for their initiative. Nashru gets to roll stealth for his initiative.
Yay!
You roll the dice.
What is
I got a
20
natural 20.
22.
That's good.
You got a natural 20. At 20 means at this stage nothing because all it does is upgrade a check.
Total of 43.
What if I rolled a 1, Martin?
If you rolled a 1, nothing
You're
bad.
waiting for others.
33?
So it counts as a roll of a 1 plus your
I don't know.
rest of it.
Is it
So-
wisdom
Plus
What
perception?
did Avery get?
It's wisdom plus
perception? Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
wisdom plus
16.
He got
yeah,
24.
and I've got
24.
I'm trained in it.
So that's a plus 2.
Plus 2.
And what did
So
Xanis
what's your
get?
wisdom? Plus 4.
Yeah,
Plus for level
Yeah.
11 is 15.
Was
Plus 2 is 17.
right. Yeah,
In that circle should be the
It
number
was it
17.
again?
okay.
It was
And
22.
then that gets added.
Yeah,
to
so 37. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you got 37 on yours for Dimly.
Mm-hmm.
And what did Naomi get?
that. I also got 37. Didn't roll a 20 though.
Okay, so
Grace.
that brings us to
Okay, I'll start swimming then. As I say, underneath the drawbridge to kick over.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swim, swim, swim.
Swim check is with my.
We have a drowning elf.
18, 34.
34. Okay, so 34 on a swim check. Does that give you extra movement?
If it's a critical success, it will, yes.
I like the goblins' faces.
I believe it is. Critical
Okay.
success.
So that gets me 15 feet of movement on that route, on that action.
There you go. 15 feet.
Are these goblins or hobgoblins?
They are hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Which is why they don't like you too much.
Okay. And a bit more, so another 15 feet of movement on the second action. And I will stealthily climb out as my third action.
Okay, so
Assuming that effectively, assuming I'm confident that I've got a spot where I could actually climb out and they wouldn't see me. If I'm not certain of that yet, I will wait just at the under the drawbridge and see what their actions are.
you don't think that you can easily get out.
Okay, I will wait there for a moment.
Okay, so that guy goes next. Thank you. Obviously, they've bought stuff from the shops. So he looks at the goblin and laughs as the goblin comes forward.
Rude. That's our goblin.
He does. So he shoots his bow at him.
Aww.
Are you within?
Apparently, they thought the envoy did need a password.
Okay, I wanted that one. Give me anything. You go. Okay, so yes, he doesn't have disadvantage.
So that is a 26 to hit the goblin.
It's a miss.
It's a miss.
Yup.
Ducks and dodges.
Okay. He shoots again.
How dare you shoot the envoy?
So that makes it a 21 to hit the envoy.
Actually, I think that might be a... no. 30. Yeah, it's mine.
So it's still just a miss, not a crit.
Still a miss.
And he finishes his turn. Okay, so it is now Ayumi's go. You see the envoy obviously isn't working.
Yep.
He's been shot at.
Yep. I'm going to
And I'm yelling at them.
cast Spiritual Guardian and put it in front of one of the hobgoblins.
It's my last focus spell. What we got? Oh, no, I've got 2.
Use your tentacles again.
Which one?
The top one.
Okay.
I'd like to put it in front of him so it obstructs his view.
Does it actually provide obstruction?
I don't know.
I don't think so. So it doesn't provide flanking or anything like that. So.
Yeah, no other traits or statistics of the weapon applied.
And how many actions is that? 2 or 3?
It's 2. And when it appears, it makes a strike.
Okay. It gets to attack.
Yep.
Just for your spell touch.
Makes a strike against it, and then each time I then sustain a spell, it also makes a strike.
Hey Martin, can you put the map on the big screen?
I forgot I changed it. Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a melee spell attack. That is a 20. And my...
Natural 20?
Yep. And my spell attack is 19, so that's 39.
So that makes it a very good critical.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
I know, some of these cards I prepared earlier. So it's a slashing attack?
It is force damage.
So magic attack.
To do
Is it spears or a sword?
It doesn't matter, it's just whatever it is, just force damage.
Yeah, okay.
2d8 plus my spellcasting ability.
Okay, so
So that is 8 plus 4, I think. Yeah.
so it
So
deals
that's 12 force damage.
and it deals double the damage.
So 24 force damage.
So 24 force damage all up.
Yep. And it cannot take damage because it's not protecting an ally at the moment. It's attacking. But if Disintegrate is cast on it, the AC for that is 25. Otherwise it can't take damage.
If Disintegrate's cast on it, we've got other problems.
Yes.
And what do you do for your next action?
And for my last action... I'm thinking that I might move closer. Maybe to there. I don't want to move any closer than that at the moment.
Okay. Dimly.
Alright. If I want to say a sentence, how many actions would that waste?
All of them are
Sentence is probably a 3, depending on how long it is.
Yeah, it all depends on how many words you're saying.
How many words could I get away with one action?
Any what language?
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright.
So, and I roll this fantastic roll, and no one understands me.
And if I have a 20 feet range, that takes one action, right?
Yeah, it takes
20 foot
one
movement.
action to move 20 feet. Yeah.
So how close can I get to those little bastards?
There
You
you go.
are there.
So 1, 2...
Probably still
Okay,
60
nothing.
feet away.
Right, and what's the range of a crossbow?
You're well within range of crossbow.
I would like to shoot my crossbow.
Okay, you spend an action to pull out your crossbow.
Yep.
You spend an action to load your crossbow.
And then I spend an action to shoot my crossbow?
Yep.
I figured as much. Alright.
Or you can move
Hey,
and then
we'll
pull
even
out
let
your
you
crossbow
chatter
and
while
load
you're doing it.
Sorry?
We'll even let you chatter while you're doing it.
Alright.
I hope.
You have a rousing speech in Dwarven.
Yep. I'm getting a show of this arrow so far up your... Alright. So, I shoot the wounded one.
Okay.
What do I... Okay.
You roll a d20.
25 to hit?
25 is a hit.
Okay.
You actually hit him with your arrow.
And I do 1d10 plus 1. 7! Yep.
You hit him. And then it is a Rory.
Okay, how?
Time to rush down the guns.
Yeah, I have to do it. I want to get down to the bottom too. I want to make sure I'm in. I've got both them kind of occupied.
20 foot.
25.
25 foot. There's one move.
Yeah, next one.
There's two moves.
And then I'd like to get in front of the one down the bottom. Yeah.
With the damage from your hammer, couldn't you just attack the gate?
And that's all I've got. As I said, I just want to get in there because I've got better armor than a lot of people, so I'll take their attention.
Okay. That one shoots at the goblin. Apparently badly. He actually hits an armor class of 16.
So he shoots his friend in the front.
It hits the butt cheeks.
The unsteady cheek.
Okay, so...
Was it unsteady?
Uneasy.
Uneasy.
The unsteady cheek.
Depends what he had for lunch. Okay, so
This is true.
Okay. So he hits his friend for a little bit of damage. Yep. Wrong one to do it on.
it's all good. Oh.
He pulls out his sword and, well, axe, and goes to attack Rory.
Oh, so he shot the bow and then he
Dropped his bow.
and then got an axe out. So this is his third move, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Just because he
That's fair.
does stuff doesn't mean he always gets to do stuff. Okay, this one drops his bow as a free thing, pulls out his axe, moves over here and swings it.
Fair enough. I knew I was going to.
And hits armor class 31.
Nope. 34.
But it does hurt that he's hitting. So, they're going for you.
I know, but
You're taking it for the team.
no, the red eyes glow and kind of move in their direction, kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm getting some
Okay.
more image of you kind of just turning around and letting him hit you in the back going, oh yeah, that's the spot.
So this guy also does a drops his bow, gets his axe out and swings it. Apparently not very well. So that was an 18.
Critical miss.
Mm.
Can he slice his head off?
No, or he can hit the guy who shot him in the back.
Yeah, take damage back there.
Apparently they're doing more damage than you are.
See, guys, I've got him cocked now.
Okay.
Just don't lightning bolt me, anyone, please. Thank you.
Avery, you're up.
Oh,
Time to
no.
lightning bolt.
Oh no.
Someone called for a lightning bolt.
Avery, don't do it to me. No, Richard, please, no.
Okay. Sorry, my headphones are not really working very well.
Lightning
okay.
bolt.
So no lightning bolts.
No lightning bolt.
I thought he said lightning
Um,
bolt. That was the last thing I heard.
Yeah, lightning
Okay,
bolt on
let's-
my position. Yeah.
So I'll move 25 feet.
Lightning bolt the water. You get
Aurora,
Jeremy.
what armor are you wearing?
Yep.
The armadillo.
Is it conductive?
And I'm
It's
going
got 5
to.
point electricity resistance, so.
Oh, let's.
He's
Let's
wearing
do-
Canadian maple.
Hang on, I might have some other stuff here too. Hang on. I'll go here.
Look, let's do something simple, and I'm going to try.
Eight bombs at them.
No. Try and daze them.
Don't they get Harori as well?
I think it's a single target.
It's just
Oh.
a cantrip.
Okay, so it's not the multiple target one. Cool.
Hobgoblins are not weakened to cold iron, are they?
You don't know.
Oh, there. Still ask.
You could probably daze the one that has an axe.
Because if they try to hurt me. Creature with weakness to cold iron can be failed on unarmed attack. Okay.
Okay, so
So-
you're casting it as a 6th level spell, meaning it is.
What's that?
You're casting it as a 6th level spell,
Yeah.
which means it's heightened twice.
Hang on a minute. My earphones are shot.
As a cantrip, it's heightened
Sorry,
twice. So if you hit, you'll be doing an extra 2d6 damage.
Yep. So it's a saving throw of willpower. So
Okay, so the one you hit has a will save of 24.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I said will save of 24.
It's just that the sound seems to be dropping in and out.
Yeah, it must be at your end because I'm having no trouble here.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
not having any trouble.
Yeah, I might have to come back in again. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I've had the same problem at home.
Well, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you
I can
okay.
hear you fine.
Yeah,
No, I meant like with a.
I've had the same
with
problem on my
TV.
computer at home, so it's just it depends on the speaker setup sometimes. I reset the C speakers and sound and it all works.
It used to be every time I got into Skype, I had to redo all the config.
Yeah, it's just bad drivers or something like that usually. Excuse me.
I was
Okay.
coming back in there, Mark. Be aware that you have faced a lot of hobgoblins in the other cave, so you should know whether they've got resistances or vulnerabilities.
Oh no, I just thought I'd ask
Yes,
because just the armor.
so I'm back now. I can
That's
have
okay.
the people.
It's alright. It's alright, Jeremy. It's just that if they attack me unarmed and they're resistant to cold iron, they get sickened if they miss or something. Just an armor thing. Not gonna make a big difference here.
That's a fate thing.
Yeah, that's no big thing there.
Their weakness is shadowy tentacles.
Tentacle porn really does get people down.
Okay, so my the spell DC is 28.
Yep. So that means they failed, which means you do your damage.
Okay, so that's
Two.
So I do an extra what?
You do
2d6.
2d6 plus your ability modifier.
My ability modifier
Should be
is
charisma
plus
bonus.
4. So I do. Not bad. Whoa, that's really nice. 16 points.
And I'm assuming the guy next to Nashru.
Yep. He didn't critically fail, did he?
No, he did not. But that's your actions.
Yep.
Okay, after all that, Dennis, you're up.
Okay. I've got a move of 45.
Go envoy.
The other one shoots the envoy. Yep. And
You want to move to there?
Yep.
To their AOEs.
Just checking. Okay, so as you come past, he hits an armor class 31.
Yeah. Little prick. But I'm going to hit him back.
Okay, does 10 points of damage.
Okay, you're making
Just
me
for your
angry.
awareness, I'm not hearing Ross there.
Ah. Oh.
I hear Ross.
Yep.
Like, obviously you heard him, but I wasn't hearing anything. So.
Don't you love
That's
how
okay.
So yes, Ross, you do move there. He hits you. You get to attack him back.
Yep. Was that one action to move up?
That was 30 feet.
Yep. Oh, well.
Okay, yep. Okay, so I'm going to hit him with a flurry. So I'm going to strike him twice with this Kami. Okay, so that hits 28
28 is a hit.
and a 33.
33 is a crit.
I've got to keep remembering that too. Got a +2 to my initiative rolls. I keep forgetting that. I'm seeing it right.
Damage.
Like, oh.
6, 11. That's 28 points of damage slashing.
Okay, you hit him well. Do you want to go for another strike?
Yes, I'm going for another strike.
Okay. So -8.
Yep. And now I rolled a natural 20, so that drops it down to it's a 41, 33.
33, so that makes it a one of the special criticals. You get a critical hit card on top. So it's a critical hit plus a critical hit card.
Oh,
yay!
Oh, I'm glad I don't have to kill everyone myself all the time.
I said
Including your
no
party
one
members?
shoots the
Including your party
envoy.
And it's a slashing attack.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm probably going to be doing more damage till we get to the other dungeon.
So roll your damage and then we'll determine if it's worth applying the critical.
Okay, that's oh, it's doubled, isn't it?
Is it fun? If it's fun, it's worth applying.
That's
The
8.
version has to be alive for it to be worth applying.
Oh, I still want it to
That
happen.
was crap.
Well, no, because technically, if you applied all of it, the goblin might explode
That's
and freak the other ones
20
out.
points of damage.
20 points?
Yeah.
With the doubling?
Yeah, that's after doubling.
Okay, so apparently he's still alive, and you seem to have severed his tendon.
You know what I was thinking right then, didn't you? Yeah.
So it's clumsy 1 and takes a 5-foot status penalty to its land speed.
Okay, tendon. Gotcha.
He's probably not going to try and move much.
Okay, not that he'll get much of a choice. Bug. What would Bug like to do? I didn't get my spell back.
Well, I'm super out of range to do anything at the moment. How far can I move?
What's your movement?
It's 25.
That's
I
two
don't want to
moves.
move that far. I just want to be within 30 foot of something.
Let's see, so 60 foot there, so not 25 would get you there. Nope. You can't, with 25 feet, you probably, let me see if I undo that, it'll make you go straight. Yeah. Can you get?
Not quite.
No. Because you can get is that's your 30-foot range.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a
Thanks,
2
Chris. Rory's fine.
Rory's fine. Oh yeah, I'll just move it to there, I guess, for now.
Do you have crossbow?
No, I have an X.
What?
I could use telekinetic projectile. Hopefully. But I don't have splat to hand me rocks.
No, not at the moment. Jeremy, Nashry's up.
Okay, I'm going to stab him in the foot with my dagger.
Yep. You get to roll twice and take the best.
So,
he doesn't
well,
see
I figured I was getting it from a hidden, so he's flat-footed effectively. So, but that's 19, 34.
34 is a critical hit.
Okay. Doesn't look like I've got anything modified. So, D4 and 3d6.
Lightning bolt. You want a lightning bolt? You've got it.
See, if I was playing sorcerer, I would have done the lightning bolt. Yeah. But I haven't played a sorcerer since last campaign.
Richard's got a lot of hit points, right?
10,
Yes, I do, but don't even think about it.
Oh no, I'm thinking hard because there's like a straight line. I could probably hit 3 of them.
36 damage.
No, you can't hit 3 party members.
No, 3 hobgoblins.
You could probably hit 2.
I'll probably hit 2 party members, but Harori deserves it.
I'm causing him to remain flat-footed. I'll leave the dagger stuck in his foot. And I'm going to use my second action to jump out of the water and then stab him with the third. So I'll jump behind him rather than like if there's space behind him there, I'll go for the behind. No, like on the grey stuff.
There's a wall between you and.
Oh, okay, that's the edge of the wall. Okay, that's fair enough then. Yep, all good. Well, beside it, on the edge of the drawbridge makes sense then. Yep, just there.
That's using the wall to jump off.
Yep. AC 30.
AC 30's a hit, not a critical though.
He's flat-footed, so.
I know, you're one off.
Yep, no, that's all right. So, I shouldn't matter. 10, 20, 24, another 30 points of damage.
So, wasn't the last one a critical hit? Did you actually apply double damage?
I did, but the last one was with a dagger.
Okay.
And I got an extra 2d6 sneak attack damage on that one.
Okay, he collapses and falls off the bridge because he's on 0 hit points.
I was just swapping places with him, that's all. Well, no, he doesn't quite fall off. Remember, I held his foot down with my dagger. I'll pull it out for him.
Okay, he's pinned to the bridge as you end your turn.
You okay?
Well, it's not his go anymore.
Gurgles.
It is Iomi.
Right.
Apparently your spiritual weapon, Guardian, is surrounded by 2 party members.
Yeah, well, I'll sustain it and move it.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to move it?
To there.
Try and tell it that everyone's allowed to move that one. Okay, we move it to there.
And I will attack the
Bottom one? Or the nearly dead one?
one underneath it.
Okay. Stabby stab.
That is a 15 and a 34.
34 is a critical hit.
Oh, cool.
And double damage.
Oh, that's great. So that's 8 and then double to 16.
Okay.
Force damage.
Could have been worse. Okay, and now you've got 2 actions left.
I do. I do indeed.
Always move into line so Dimly can get his lightning bolt off and get all the party members.
Mm-hmm. I'm good with this.
It was discussed while you were away. Yeah, he knows it's late.
Get out of my house.
Why should they pay attention to me?
Yes, more. Please open this door. I want to come through this door right now.
I don't think that I'm close enough, so I'm going to have to move closer, I guess, with my turn.
Yeah, on what range you need to be?
I need 30 feet.
Okay, you are 10 feet short.
Yeah. I will move 10 feet closer.
There, or do you want to go one more there?
Yeah, maybe there, onto the bridge.
Okay.
And I will not do anything with my last action.
Okay, so
Actually, yes, I will.
Yep.
I'll do the shield cantrip.
Okay. Bing. You got the shield up. Dimny.
Okay.
They've all lined up perfectly for you.
Right, so, in Dwarven, Lightning Bisca means lightning bolt.
Yeah.
It's also what I call the bolt in my crossbow, and I'd like to fire that.
You like to biscuit your bolt?
Yes, I would.
So you spend an action to load.
Spend an action to load, spend an action to aim. Oh no, I can shoot and then reload it for next time,
Yes.
can't I? I would like to shoot at that one.
That one there?
No. That one.
That one?
That little bastard.
Have a shot.
Yep, so it's plus 16. 30 to hit.
30 to hit. That's not a crit.
Just off one for crit.
Alright.
It's not flat-footed.
And 11.
11 points of damage?
11 points of damage.
11.
He has been struck.
Then you load the crossbow to get.
And
Yes.
you load it. And then
I
as the
do.
Rories go.
Can
You are
Rory
surrounded.
do a sweep attack?
No, I haven't got that feat, unfortunately, no. I got role-playing feats instead of actually killing everything around me feats. So.
Yes, he's got the horse feet. Just like
Talk
the
the
druid
horses.
has the wolf feet.
Took the horses. Yeah.
Do I have armadillo feet?
Well, you do. You've got
He
stride.
can curl up into a ball and roll away.
Yeah, let's go the one above me. Let's get that out of the road. So. 23 plus 15, 38.
So 38 is a critical hit.
How much damage has he got left? Do I do the roll?
3.
He's dead. Let's fire 4d10 before even.
So you slice his head off and it goes flying
Can it go flying in the direction?
over the bridge and bounces into the water.
Okay.
Skips along the water.
Does Jeremy need to roll to avoid?
No, I went right past him. And went over Xanis, who is luckily he's short.
Yes. I'll go for the one that's already hurt.
Yep.
So -5 of that makes it a 6 plus 23, 29.
29 is a hit.
Okay.
Not a crit, but
That's fair. So, 20 slashing magical damage and 2 fire damage on top of that.
still going. Gonna swing again.
Yeah, might as well. What could go wrong?
It's not like you get any friends to hit.
23.
23 is a hit.
Because they're just my dice, so I got 2. So, yeah. Okay.
Is that counting the -3 in people?
Yes, it is kind. Yeah. I've always taken that off the actual.
I have to teach you.
I know you have.
Jesus Christ.
16, 26, 29 normal damage plus 1 fire, 30 total.
And down he goes as well.
And as a free action, could I just look at the other one and give a most intimidating stare I can possibly do with it without using any sort of reactions?
Okay. I'll give you a
Next.
sure, give me an intimidation roll. Let's see how you go.
Okay. I'm not trained in it. Oh, I am trained. Oh, there you go. Just not trained. Oh, that's big. 33.
33. Okay, he drops his axe and says, I surrender.
I don't know goblins, so I don't know that. So.
He dropped his axe and went like that.
I know, but I don't know goblin. So.
Could I shoot him anyway?
This is how the Yeti situation happened.
Hey, there's hobgoblins. No children. I didn't see any children there. Oh, hang on.
I'm sure there's someone's child, Mark.
He surrenders. Okay, so it is Avery's turn. What would Avery like to do?
Lightning bolt!
I'm going to walk onto the bridge and start singing a jaunty tune.
The Horori song?
The Horori song.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Give me a performance roll and see how well you sing it.
I got a performance. Ooh, I got a 30. What's that? It's like 36. No, 35.
35. In what language are you singing it?
Goblin.
Okay, so you hear the goblin song start bouncing around, and every now and then you hear Horori pop up in amongst the words.
Boldly, bravely,
and you notice Nashru going, in his ear, because it sounded bad enough that it was in Verisian, let alone in Goblin.
It's actually quite enjoyable.
And the hobgoblin seems to be smiling at the sound of the voice, at the beauty of it all.
That's what I wanted.
So you've said you've intimidated him, and he's smiling towards you after throwing down his weapon.
Yep. I had to give him some sort of benefit for, being a good guy and dropping his weapon.
Okay, so now that you've crossed over there, what is Dennis doing?
We've got a goblin to tie up, and I'll leave it up to you, Dennis.
I really want to push him off the bridge, off the thing.
Which one, Horori or the hobgoblin?
The hobgoblin.
Had to ask.
Really.
Well, it could have been the halfling as well. So.
No, I'll just walk up to him and then push him off the bloody thing.
Okay, give me a athletics roll.
And then he drowns. You jerks.
I didn't shoot my crossbow.
Yeah, he's a
Okay, that's a 9.
Yeah, couldn't we ask him questions first?
Probably
No,
not.
he shot at me. I'm bloody annoyed at him. That's a 39.
39. Okay, and you shove him off the bridge.
Glug, 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 glug. And all I hear from the last words is Hororian goblin.
And you see him go flying off the bridge into the water, and a sploosh, and he's gone.
Sploosh.
The underwater turtle was
He's gone, like just disappears.
Yeah, under the water.
He drowns.
Possibility he can't swim.
Damn.
I was going to say, but what armour was you wearing?
Heavy.
So therefore...
Possibility he can't swim.
It's a giant ass microphone.
Well, that's his fault if he can't swim.
Sorry about that. I've got a very noisy baby that's
It's all good.
making a big conversation here.
No, I'm sure that's just your dice.
I think
They're
it's
squeaky.
speaking in goblin.
I thought it was Terry, actually, but anyway. Yeah.
You sure it wasn't Avery just speaking goblin?
Nah, I think it was...
There we go. There's the goblin.
He couldn't be Terry, because Terry's the talkative one. The intelligently talkative one.
Okay, so now that you've beaten up the drawbridge guards, having killed 3 of them and drowned one of them.
Nashru's going to look in the other room and
There's
see
no
what's there
body,
more.
so we can't presume that he's dead.
Okay, to the east you see, to the right coming in through the drawbridge you see a repulsive pile of waste and rock fills this chamber with a large number of ugly fungi.
Not fungi.
Which you think is their staple food. To the back of him you see a storeroom which has a few things in there which we will do next session. And the other door opens up into a shrine.
Well, I think we should do it next session. What do you reckon?
So we can't see any bonsai plants anywhere?
No, you haven't gone that far into it.
But miraculously, Splat comes from around the corner. Triumphant.
Hands out.
really want Splatini, it means that we have to destroy the.
If I do like a really big whistle and my dog bursts through the wall going Kool-Aid, and then Bugs Splat sitting on top or something.
No, the wolf will be sitting on top of my horse.
Just that we can't get them back out.
Well, you were told that if they came in, they would never leave.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So.
The only way they can leave is we actually destroy the lock, the imprisonment.
Problem?
Oh, might be a little bit of a problem there.
You just have to be able to destroy something that God made. I'm sure you can do that. Dimly's powerful enough to destroy God.
Have a think about
godly
the next
stuff.
session. I think so.
We've got a goddess with us. So.
We do.
Yeah, where is the goddess?
So you got the right person to do it.
Well, but it's the goddess in denial. And this isn't denial.
The goddess is not here to argue her point right now. So you can say whatever you want to say about the goddess. So.
Totally not a goddess. There you go.
Well, next time. She's not a goddess. She's the goddess.
No, she's not a goddess. She's a god.
Okay, so just so you know, you'll have a potion, a token, a scroll, armor tools, armor making tools, and a brooch.
Brooch.
And I'll figure out what they should be in Pathfinder 2 for next session.
I will talk to you.
Are these actually in any quality, or they're all poor quality, or?
Again, I will figure out those details for next session, and none of those are actual. So that to be described means that they're probably better than poor quality. Because you would not bother picking up anything the Hobgoblin's got unless it's described as expert or better.
That's what mass heal for the whole party. Look at that, what's that?
So
they
a
were
potion
using
of
longbows,
delusion.
weren't they?
Yeah, that's the
What was that, Jeremy?
The bows they were using were longbows, weren't they?
They were, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put
Not
this...
interested.
I'm going to put this on end credits, and then if you want to stay around and chat, I will be around for a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, bye guys. I'm gonna get.
See you, Richard. See you guys.
See you, Richard.
Yeah.
Good luck getting
I'll
kids
be
to sleep.
going as well. So, thanks for the game.
Okay, see you, Ross.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So we need